102. KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green. All day and all night. KJFM Eagle 102. Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
Well, it is boys semifinal night here from the Montgomery County Invitational Tournament. Marion Everhart in with you this evening. We'll have two games for you. Our first, number 4 Clopton taking on number 8 Wellsville Middletown. Follow that by number 7 New Haven taking on number 6 Bowling Green. We'll break down the Clopton Wellsville Middletown game for you next on the Bowling Green Pharmacy pregame show on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Kelly Crane, RE/MAX Realty Shop agent, Bibb Veach and Collier Funeral Homes and Crematory, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Well, as the Clopton Hawks, as I mentioned, taking on Wellsville Middletown here in the first game of the evening. Let's tell you how everybody got here. On opening round on Tuesday night, it was Mexico defeating number 8 Wellsville Middletown and opening over here in the middle school. It's kind of one of those chippy games. Mexico got the win over Wellsville 63-29, and then the second game of the night here in the middle school gym, it was a number 5 Herman getting past number 4 Clopton in a game that kind of went back and forth quite a bit. Anyway, 62-51 was the score on that one. In the other gym playing, Mexico and Herman are facing off right now, and then they'll be Fulton and Montgomery County. So the the games that were played in the high school gym on Tuesday evening. Number 2 Fulton defeated number 7 New Haven 63-21, and number 3 Montgomery County got past number 6 Bowling Green 62-24. So that's how everybody got here. As we mentioned, we have number 8 Wellsville Middletown getting ready to take on number 4 Clopton, followed by number 7 New Haven taking on at number 6 Bowling Green. Now remember, here at the Montgomery County Invitational Tournament, everybody plays 3 games. So the winner of this game will play tomorrow evening at 7:30 in the high school gym. The losers will play here in the middle school gym at 7:30, which means that the girls have games tomorrow night. And we'll have some for you right here on Eagle 102 in the high school gym at 6 o'clock in the Consolation matchup. The Clopton Lady Hawks will take on number 3 seed Mexico after Clopton just got past Bowling Green last night in a great early EMO conference preview. That game was a great game between both teams. Clopton ended up with a 41-39 win. Bowling Green girls will be playing here in the middle school gym. They will take on Fulton. That game also at 6 o'clock. So girls at 6 tomorrow, boys at 7:30. Remember, you can always find a full recap online on the scoreboard pages at kjfmradio.com. We've got about 11 minutes to go here in the pregame as Clopton is warming up to our right as we're sitting across from the benches. To our left is Wellsville Middletown. Biggest difference you see between the two right now, well, Clopton has a lot more numbers than Wellsville Middletown does. It looks like probably about a handful more, depending on how many are truly dressed out and are going to be playing. Talked to Coach Tony Francis and said that, they're still working on a few of their dynamics with the players. It says right now, of course, he have his starting five, and he's still working on how we're subbing some of those in and out. So that'll be a process that continues to go on for a little bit this season as they try to find the best fit for the Hawks. They came in, had a fell down early to Herman in that Tuesday night game, but then battled their way back, got close a couple different times, just couldn't quite pull that trigger and have to pull ahead and keep the lead as Herman had a couple Connor Coffey and Parker Anderson. Both very good, came in, had big numbers. In fact, on that night, it was Connor Coffey ended up with 24 points, and a lot of those came from the free throw line late in the basketball game. And then Parker Anderson, he ended the night with 19. And again, his kind of spread out in the second quarter and then the entire second half. Leading the scoring for Clopton on Monday night was Kane Evans. He went and was hot in the second quarter, put up 11 points in the second quarter alone, and then they kind of figured out what they were doing. So brother Cash Evans took over, and he put up 8 of his points. Excuse me, I had him down for 8 points, but I can't add. We all know that. He had 12 on the night, as he had 8 of those in the second half. Tyler Kuntz put up double digits for the Hawks on Tuesday evening. Tyler had 13 points. 10 of those came in the first half, and he was held to a tray in the second half. So also getting on the scoreboard was Jordan Genuine, Chase Hall. So that kind of tells you kind of where some of the scoring is coming from for the Hogs. We'll take a quick break on the Bowling Green Pharmacy pregame show. We'll come back with your keys to the game as you're listening to Montgomery County Tournament action on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Central State Bank, Bill Allen Auction Services, and DG Firearms.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM, sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
Well, the keys tonight for the Hawks are actually fairly simple, as they're going to have to find a way to get the ball inside to the Evans brothers. That means that they're going to have to take some outside shots, hopefully get them through the hoops to try and pull that defense out, because they're like Herman. They really collapsed inside the paint and took away a lot of rebounds from the Hawks, and then made it difficult for Cash and Kane both to get to the basket different periods of time. Herman did on Tuesday evening. So finding a way to pull that defense out to allow the Evans brothers some room to move on the paint is a big key. We talked about free throws with the girls' games. The boys, they did pretty good from the charity stripes the other night. In the first half, Clopton was 6 of 9, and they didn't shoot any in the second half. So I can't really say that they pretty well have their free throw shooting down. We'll see if that continues through this evening. Going to have to take care of that basketball, too. Jordan Genuine came in off the bench on Tuesday. Or no, he did not come in off the bench. He came in and added an extra spark plug that the Hawks have been looking for with his aggressive play and the ability to steal the basketball, get in the the opposing teams face quite often and disrupt their offense. Going to need a little bit more of that tonight. Tyler Kuntz going to have to work on those wings, see if he can maybe get a couple threes to drop. And, of course, Chase Hall continue to handle that basketball the way he's been doing for the last couple of years. Just going to have to see what type of defense Wellsville brings tonight against the Hawks. It was really kind of hard. We watched the Wellsville matchup, but they played Mexico, and that was an interesting we'll call it an interesting matchup. There was some chippiness that went on. Mexico had a couple different guys trying to dunk. So it was really hard to see Wellsville get into a groove and run an offense and really be in the defense when they were working against someone like Mexico. So be anxious to see how they do this evening against the Hawks. So with 5:28 to go here in the pregame, we'll have your starting lineups opening tip for you coming up in just a few moments, so don't go anywhere. Again, reminder, 2 games for you back-to-back this evening. Wellsville, Middletown taking on Clopton, followed by New Haven and Bowling Green. I did have the opportunity to talk with Coach Craig Smith about the Bowling Green Bobcat team and what they would be pulling with them tonight, and he felt pretty good about what was coming along. But we'll talk about that during the pregame before, again, stressing from Adam Falloon, the athletic director here at Montgomery County, how much he appreciates the Bowling Green putting together a team and coming over and competing after having such an exciting football season. So, again, expressing his gratitude as well. So they're meeting the captains at center court right now as going with the officials. Was looking down at the officials to see if they were any that are ones that I recognize. And for the first time in quite a long time over here, I don't recognize any of them except for if Trent Crenshaw got a new haircut, that could be him over there. But these old eyes, they're not zoomed in checking out for sure. So she looks like a good officiating crew. We were lucky last night, had a great one. So hopefully that'll roll over to tonight. So your Community State Bank starting lineups are coming up for you next as we continue the Bowling Green Pharmacy pregame show on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Custom Works Hair Salon, Lynn's Heritage House, and Clint Bowen Construction.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athletes. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
All right, for the Clopton Hawks, starting for them this evening, they are in their road black jerseys, white numbers, and red trim. They are starting a 6'2 senior wearing number 1, Tyler Kuntz, a 6' junior wearing number 3, Chase Hall, a 5'9 sophomore wearing number 11, Jordan Genowine, a 6'4 junior wearing number 42, Cash Evans, and a 6'3 sophomore wearing number 44, Kane Evans. So Kuntz, Hall, Genowine, Evans, and Evans. The Wellsville team got in late, and so I haven't had the opportunity to get over to get their starting lineups as they kind of got theirs over there after we already went on air. So we'll get those for you as they introduce them coming up here in just a few minutes. I believe we'll have the national anthem here in the middle school in this first game. Normally they have it before the home team plays, but since Montgomery's playing in the other gym, that doesn't do much good. Of course, Coach Tony Francis for the Hawks, assisted by Jason Hall and Landon Hall. Steve Lastman is the coach for Wellsville, and I almost said Louisiana because he was there for quite a while. They gave each other hugs at midcourt. Everybody's headed back to their benches. They're getting ready for the national anthem and their starting lineups. We'll have opening tip for you when we return here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Alicia Koenig, owner-broker of RE/MAX Realty Shop, Sun Window Company, and Rick Rodhouse, Country Financial Representative.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Bowie General Services of Farber is ready to help you with all your lawn and landscaping needs. Or maybe you are needing firewood. They offer that as well. Bowie General Services is your reliable contractor in Audrain, Pike, and the surrounding counties.
Hi, this is Dalton Bowie. Give us a call today for a free quote on your next project or to schedule lawn maintenance. 573-470-5354. Or visit our Facebook page, Bowie General Services.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
All right, we just finished the national anthem. And now they're getting ready for their starting lineups here as it's boys semifinal night here at the Montgomery County Invitational Tournament. So as we mentioned, if you're just joining us, 2 games for you. We've got Clopton and Wellsville Middletown. Again, another early EMO conference matchup. They're going to start with the Clopton Hawks, so we will run down those again. So starting for the Hawks again, a 6'2" guard wearing number 1, Tyler Kuntz. A 6-foot guard wearing number 20, or excuse me, how about a 6-foot guard who's a junior wearing number 3, Chase Hall. A guard 5'9" sophomore wearing number 11, Jordan Genowine. A 6-foot forward, 6'4" forward junior, Cash Evans wearing number 42. And another forward who is 6'3" is a sophomore wearing number 44, Kane Evans. Now for the
home team on the scoreboard, the
Wellsville Middletown Tigers.
Guard, a 6-foot senior, number 2, Dylan Alsop.
So Dylan Alsop, who is a senior, wears number 2.
6'1" senior, number 3, Jacob Mandrell.
Jacob Mandrell, who is a forward.
5'7" senior, number 15, C.J. Curd.
Another senior, C.J. Curd, who wears number 15.
6'1" sophomore, number 23, Cooper Henderson.
Cooper Henderson, who is a sophomore.
5'10" sophomore, number 35.
And Carson Huff, who wears number 35. So 3 seniors and a sophomore starting, 3 seniors and 2 sophomores starting for Wellsville. So it doesn't look like they're going to be a lot more experienced than the Hawks. So a little bit of size difference here between Carson Huff and Cash Evans. Either way, we're ready for high school basketball from the Montgomery County Invitational Tournament. Looks like it's going to be Clopton who wins the tip. Hall brings it near side to Kuntz. Kuntz looks inside, looks for Cash. Cash spins around, up off the glass, shots up and good. Clopton scores first. 2-0 is our score. Going back the other direction. With it over on the far side, up top, now brings it near side to Alsop. Alsop finds Huff again. Around the horn they go. Down low to Alsop. His shot's up. It's no good. Goes out of bounds. Going to be last touched by the Hawks. So it stays with the Tigers under their own basket. 2-0 is our scores. We're just getting started here in the first. 7:24 to go. Hawks on top. Look, get the ball into Mandrell. Mandrell back out top between the circles to Huff. Brings it near side to Alsop. Now on the near wing to Curd. Curd swings it around the horn. Finally back to the far side to Henderson. Back to Carson now to Alsop. They're kind of playing a little pitch and catch going around that arc, as Clopton is content to stay pretty well in this zone defense for the most part. Back up top, right near side to Huff. Huff right below us, now swings again. Over to Henderson to Alsop. Alsop middle of Clopton's bench, being very patient with their scoring. And it goes to the hole, but it's denied in there by Genowine. Genowine gets it in the hands of Hall. Hall brings it into the front court, picks it up, dishes it to Genowine in the near corner. Back to Hall. Hall working around the top of the key, back to Genowine on the near side, looks inside to Cash. Cash puts the ball on the court, goes up, shot's no good. With the rebound that was Huff. So it looks like Curd takes his time coming around. Here comes Huff, goes down low across court. That is to Mandrell. His shot's up and good, and we're tied at 2-all. 6:16 to go here in the first quarter. Chase Hall takes his time coming up into the front court. Far wing right in the middle of Wellsville's bench is Genowine. Back up top with it to Kane. Kane brings it near side on the wing to Kuntz. Kuntz looks inside, now finds Cash at the elbow. Down low along the baseline on the near side is Genowine. His shot's up, it's over everything. Comes down in the hands of Henderson. Looks like nobody's in the mood to go up and down quickly in this one, and I'm okay with that this evening. With it is Curd. Curd working against this man-to-man defense now. Goes over to the far wing to Huff. Huff all the way down, and they're going to call a foul. And I believe that's going to go against Kuntz. That is the number they hold up, his first, team's first. 2-2 is our score, 5:40 to go here in the first. Wellsville will inbound it along the baseline on the far side. Curd to inbound the ball, gets it over far wing to Alsop. Alsop holds the ball over his head at the end of Clopton's bench. Finds Curd again. Curd's going to bring it back between the circles. He has Henderson to his left, over to his right to Huff on the wing. Huff looks inside. He's being guarded by Kuntz. Saves it from going out of bounds. No, he doesn't. It's another turnover for Wellsville. So Clopton will inbound in the middle of their own bench. As we mentioned, Wellsville in a half-court defense. So no pressure for Hall as he takes it across the timeline. Chase brings it across the side, dishes it off near wing to Genowine. Genowine tries to hit Kuntz in transition. It gets bounced around a couple times, but ends up back in the hands of Hall. Now Genowine. Genowine swings it far side to Kuntz. He wants his first three of the night. It's off the mark. Right there for the putback, though, is Cash Evans, and he's got another two and gives him another 2-point lead. 4-2 is our score. 4:56 to go here in the first quarter. Henderson with it, picks up his dribbles. He's guarded by Kane. Over to the far side to Huff. Huff at the elbow. Looks for some help. Kicks it back out to Henderson. Now near wing to Alsop. Alsop swings it around to Huff. Huff between the circles. Back far wing to Curd. Curd looks inside. Decides to go back top of the key. Now near side with it once again to Henderson. Alsop to Huff. At the end of Clopton's bench over on that far wing. Back up top. Working it again to Mandrell. Mandrell takes it down. Shoots over top of everybody. It's no good. Ball's loose. And coming away with it is Huff. Huff drives the baseline, goes for the the hook shot under it, and instead he's going to be fouled. I believe they're called that on Kane. Nope, they called it on Cash. His first, team's second, and it'll send Carson Huff to the free throw line. Sophomore will get 2 with the clock stopped. 4:22 here in the first. First free throw shot is up and good. He brings it within 1, looking to tie it up with the next. 4-3 our score. Clopton on top by 1. Carson Huff at the free throw line for the back end of 2. Second one on the way, off the mark with the rebound is Cash. Cash kicks it out to Genowine, now into the front court to Kuntz, and Carson Huff will get a foul as he was going for the basketball and made contact. So Kuntz will inbound the basketball. Gets it right into Hall. Looks like still looks like kind of like a boxing one, or no, they manned up now. Wellsville did. As Genowine holds the ball high above his head, now finds Hall top of the key. Hall looks around, looks for some space, gets it to Kuntz. Kuntz at the elbow, kicks it far side to Genowine. Genowine eyes a 3. It's off the back of the rim, chasing down the basketball. And coming away with it is Huff. Huff works his way into the paint, goes far side, shots up, it's no good. Genowine will pick up the foul, and it looks like it's going to send That Mandrell, nope, that is Curd to the free throw line. He will get 2. As Jordan Genowine adds the 3rd team foul to the Hawks. No one up off the bench yet. His first free throw shot's on the way, and he ties it up at 4-all. CJ Curd with the free throw. He'll get a second. Second one's off the mark. Genowine with the rebound. Looks like he'll handle it himself, bringing it into the front court. Takes it over to the far side. Waits for his offense to move. Genowine inside above the free throw line to Hall. Hall thought about the 3, instead puts the ball on the court, back to Genowine, top of the key. Now he moves inside and tosses it away as he was trying to feed it into Cash. It got knocked away, and that's turnover for the Hawks. Alsop with it now, top of the key, between the circles, feeds it over the far wing. He stands about middle, that's Huff and the bench. They take it to the hole, shots up and good. And then immediately coach calls a timeout as a CJ Curd gets another 2. So with 3:15 to go here in the first quarter, Wellsville leads Clopton 6-4. You're listening to Montgomery County Tournament action on Eagle 102.
This is Eagle 102, KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Miller Ag Services, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Hayden's Motorsports Center, and Southside.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Clopton has it in their half the court. Genowine holds it now on the near side. Genowine looks, works his way down. Now going to find Kane, top of the key. Kane puts the ball on the court, brings it near side to Hall. Hall wants a long 3, rims in and out. Nothing there. Kane saves it from going out of bounds. Needs some help. Now throws it cross court to Genowine. Genowine back up top to Hall. Hall gives a fake, tries to feed it down low to Cash. A little miscommunication there, and it's a second turnover for the Hawks. 6-4 score. Wellsville on top by 2. That is their largest lead of the night. 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. With it is Alsop. Alsop brings it near side to Huff. Huff takes it to the free throw line, kicks it far wing to Alsop again. He waits for Genowine to come down out of the air. Now drives the baseline down, under shot up. It's no good. Kane with the rebound. He outlets to Genowine. Genowine throws it up to Kuntz. Kuntz down low. He goes up. His shot's no good. With the rebound is Curd. However, it's taken away by Kane. Kane to Cash. Cash up off the glass. Count the bucket and the foul. So Cash Evans has all 6 points tonight for the Hawks. And C.J. Curd picks up the first foul of the night. Well, the second foul of the night for the Tigers. So Cash stands at the free throw line for the and one. They're checking on Huff. Looks like maybe he took a finger to the eye. He says he's fine. Shaking it off. So Cash at the free throw line spins the ball in his hands. Shot up on the way. Off. Around the horn it went, and finally through the hoop, and Clopton back with the 1-point lead, 7-6. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. With it is Alsop. Alsop, far side with it to Mandrell. Mandrell at the elbow, brings it back near side to Alsop, back to Mandrell, top of the key. To Huff. Huff works it on the wing, trying to get around Kuntz. Mandrell now to Curd. Curd down low into the paint to Mandrell. He tries to shoot over Evans. That's Cash, and it's no good with the rebound. It's Clopton. Hall takes it all the way. His shot's short. With the rebound, though, was Wellsville. However, mishandling a long 3 on the way now from Kuntz, and Kuntz drains the first tray of the night. And makes it, makes it 10-6. It's a 4-point lead for the Hawks. With it at the elbow is Wellsville. Looking to slow things down. Mandrell takes and tries to split defenders. He draws a foul. And they're going to call it on Cash. That's his second. It looks like he will have a seat for a little bit as Adam Lindsay checks into the basketball game. Lindsay wears number 33. He is a 5'8 sophomore. Tigers have it along the baseline. Throwing it in is Kurt. Kurt up to the top to to Huff. Huff backs it up. He's still guarded by Kuntz. Dribbles with the left hand, finds a hole, takes it to the hole, and it is up and good. So another 2 for Carson and makes it 10-8. Clopton still on top by 2 with 48 ticks to go here in the first. Genowine with it on the near side. Now down low to Lindsay. Back up top to Genowine. Genowine swings it far wing to Hall. Hall in the middle of Tigers bench finds Lindsay top of the key. Back to Hall. A little pitch and catch between the two. Kuntz bounces out between the circles now. Gets the ball now. Swings it near side to Genowine. Genowine on the wing. Looks for the 3 instead. Dishes it off the Hall. Now far side to Lindsay. Lindsay looks down low to Kane. Kane takes it up off the glass. And his shot's up and good. Kane Evans in the scorebook. Makes it 12-8. 18 ticks to go here in the first. Bringing it down the court for the Tigers is Henderson. Excuse me, that's Kurd. Kurd hands it off to Huff. Huff looks, shot, long 3 on the way, and it's no good. And at the buzzer, the first quarter has come to the end where Clopton leads Wellsville by the score of 12-8. We've got second quarter action for you next here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Meyer Implement Company, Craig Bowen, CPA, and Kevin Hooper of Kraus Real Estate.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. The crew and I at Mid-America are qualified to do everything from preventative maintenance to engine repair, state inspections, run diagnostics, and more. We also sell used vehicles. Check out our lot or visit our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com. Remember, if you find yourself stuck on the side of the road, just give us a call. We offer 24-hour towing and roadside assistance. Mid-America Auto and Towing, where quality work and customer service is our top priority. Just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Eagle 102.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Well, out of the timeout, but as we start the second quarter, it was Mandrell who went up and added 2 for the Tigers to make it 12-10. Back to a 2-point lead for the Hawks. Over the far wing with it is Lindsay. Lindsay looks, now finds Genowine, brings it back near side to Kuntz. Kuntz wants another 3. It's off the front of the rim. Coming away with it is Mandrell. Mandrell dishes it off to Huff. Huff's going to take his time, bring it back into the front court. Still a half-court defense for the Hawks. Hawks up by 2. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. With it is Alsop. Now brings it back near side. Down low underneath the basket. Another 2 points in there, and we're tied up at 2 all after Alsop drops 1 from underneath. He gets in the books tonight, scoring books. Kuntz looks down low underneath for Kane. Kane shots up, and it's good. So Kane, who was held till scoring late in the first quarter, now has back-to-back buckets for the Hawks, makes it a 14-12. Driving down low, and there's a little miscommunication there between Wellsville players, as it looks like Huff was trying to get it off to Alsop. Alsop was going a different direction, so Clopton will take the turnover and head the other direction. So with it is Hall. Hall over to the far side to Genowine. Genowine, top of the bench for Wellsville, brings it back near side to Kuntz. Now to Lindsay. Lindsay lobs it back door to Kane. Kane's open. His shot's short. He tries to go back up, count the bucket and the foul. So Kane Evans will head to the free throw line. We'll see who they call the foul on. As Kane heads to the free throw line, they're going to call that on Huff. It looks like that'll be his second. 4 team fouls for Clopton, 3 for Wellsville. Kane's free throw shot's up, and it is good. So he extends that lead. It's the largest of the night now for Clopton at 5. Over on the far wing, brings it back near side to Mandrell. Mandrell down underneath, dishes it off. Now Mandrell with it again, and it's taken away by Kane. Kane gets it in front court. Now with it is Genowine on the near wing. Genowine looks for the screen, goes back door to Kane once again. Kane shots up and good. And it looks like Clopton has found something that is working for them. We'll see what Coach Lastman makes an adjustment there as it's 19-12. It's a 7-point lead for the Hawks with 5:40 to go here in the first half. Huff over the far side to Curd. Curd to Alsop. Alsop works it around, dishes it off now to Henderson. Henderson works around now to Mandrell. Mandrell goes up. His shot rolls around. It's too tough. Kane with the rebound. He kicks it out to Genowine. Genowine pushes it into the front court, weaves through traffic, goes up for the left-handed layup. His shot's up and good. And we've got another timeout. This time Coach Lastman wants the 30-second timeout. 21-12 is our score. 5:20 to go in the quarter. You're listening to Montgomery County Tournament Action on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Kara and Cliff at Show Me Caviar LLC, MASH in Louisiana and Bowling Green, and Myrna's Kitchen.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
All right. Bringing the ball up the court now for Wellsville. It is Curd. 21-12 is our score. Hawks on top by 9. It's their largest lead of the night. 5:12 to go in the half. Alsop with over to the far side. Gets it to Huff. Huff brings it back near center court. Now back behind the key. Huff working it now to the near side, working against Kane. Takes it to the far elbow. Picks up his dribble in the middle of the paint. Hands it off. They're going to reset this offense. Alsop brings it near side with it to Henderson. Henderson swings it to Curd. Curd back near wing to Alsop. Alsop looks. He wants a three. It's short. Chasing down the loose basketball is Kuntz. Kuntz throws a long pass up, and it's taken away. Taking it all the way down to Alsop. His shot's up and good. Nice give and go there from the Tigers. Makes it 21-14. Kuntz with over on the far wing. He's working around, calls Kane up, looking for the screen. Over the far side to Hall. Hall wants a three. It's money. Chase Hall with his first tray of the night. Makes it 24-14. It's a 10-point lead for the Hawks. Over to the far side with it. Now back up top to Henderson. Henderson holds the ball above his head, looks for Huff, and it's tipped around a couple ways and comes away in the hands of Genowine. Genowine down to Kane. Kane from the baseline. Shot up. It's no good, and there's going to be a foul as Kane reached over the back to try and get that one. So with the basketball is the Tigers. 24-14, 3:38 to go here in the half. Alsop holds it at the cat in the center circle. Over the far side to Mandrell. And it looks like Kuntz and Huff are going to tie up. And Kuntz is going to get called on the foul. Has Huff hit the ground. So Malik Marshall is going to come in for Kuntz, as they were just tied up. So it looks like it's going to be the Tigers inbounding under their own basket. Long toss out to Huff, and Huff takes it to the hole. His shot's up. It's no good. It's tipped around. Finally coming away at the basketball is Kane. Kane kicks it out to Genowine. Genowine will bring it across the timeline. Stand between the circles. Near side with it to Hall. Hall calling Kane up, looking for a little screen. Now to Marshall. Marshall swings it far side to Lindsay. Lindsay looks as he's guarded by Mandrell. Back up top with it between the circles to Genowine. Now to Hall again. Going to give his offense time to reset. Looks to Marshall now. Dribbles with the left hand. Gets it to Lindsay. Back near side with it to Marshall. Marshall looks underneath to Kane. Kane, nothing there. Holds the ball up. Skips it cross court to Hall. Hall eyes another three. Shot on the way, and it's good. Chase Hall with another 3 on the night. And makes it 27-14. Another timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. 2:45 to go in the half. The Hawks are leading the Tigers here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Kelly Crane, RE/MAX Realty Shop agent, Bib Veach and Collier Funeral Homes and Crematory, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102, brought to you by Shelter Insurance agent Tim Jenkins, Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
13 is the largest lead of the night here for the Hawks as they lead 27-14 on a big 3 by Chase Hall before the timeout. With it up top is Henderson, and Henderson brings it near side to Mandrell. Back up top to Curd. Curd takes it between the circles. He's guarded up top by Marshall. Picks up his dribble, brings it near side of Mandrell in the corner to Henderson. Around the horn they go. Alsop now on the far side, brings it near side. Once again on the wing with it is Henderson. Skips it far side, wants a 3 in there from Huff, and it's good. Carson Huff with the tray. Makes it a 10-point game. That's his first points here in the second quarter. 27-17, 2:12 to go in the half. Genowine with it over on the far side. He's top of Tigers bench. Brings it to Hall through Lindsay. Hall now finds Marshall, top of the key again, far side with it, Genowine. Kind of working their way around the arc. Now Malik with it again, drives along the baseline, kicks it out to Genowine. Genowine wants the 3. It's too long, but it's Kane that's hands that falls into. So Evans inside to Genowine. Genowine goes up, shots up, and good. Jordan Genowine with another 2. Give him 4 on the night and makes it 29-17. Little three-quarter court pressure here from the Hawks. Tigers get it in the front court, but taken away on a miscommunication. Lindsay has it, gets it off to Marshall. Marshall kicks it out to Hall. Hall takes in the paint, now to Lindsay. Lindsay wants in on the 3 action, nothing there. And Kane comes in and gets the rebound, and he's going to travel. Nope, they're going to say stepped out of bounds. So now full court pressure from the Hawks with 1:21 to go in the half. Mandrell with it. Back to Curd, over to Alsop. Alsop brings it near side to Mandrell. Mandrell on the wing, back up top to Curd. Curd swings over to the far side to Alsop. Alsop works it around. Brings it back up now on the near side with it to Henderson. Skips it far side to Alsop. A little back and forth here. Taking it to the hole is Curd. His shot's up off the bank and good. (29-19) is our score with under a minute to go in the half. Far side with it to Genowine. Genowine back up top between the circles to Lindsay. Lindsay brings it down low on the block on the near side to Kane. Kane has it taken out of his pocket. Tigers save it from going out of bounds and gets back in the hands of Curd. Curd pushes it into the front court. Brings it near side to Alsop. Alsop back to Curd, over on the far side to Henderson. Henderson finds Marshall that's in the ball game. That's Gage. Back to Mandrell. Mandrell spins. His shot's up. It's blocked in there by Marshall, and they save it from going out of bounds. The Hawks do. And they bring it into the front court. Genowine takes it to the hole. Jordan Genowine, another 2. Back the other direction with his Curd. Curd goes all the way in, loses the handle. It's in the hands of the Hawks. And Marshall at the buzzer. Shots up. It's no good. And at the half, Clopton goes into the locker room up 31-19. We've got your halftime scoring coming up next here on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Central State Bank, Bill Allen Auction Services, and DG Firearms.
Northeast Missouri Title Company is proud to serve Louisiana and the surrounding areas. They also believe, much like the area athletes, hard work and dedication are what lead to a winning team. Northeast Missouri Title Company wishes all area athletes the very best this season and hopes to see everyone out supporting their favorite teams with excitement and good sportsmanship. Northeast Missouri Title Company at 4th and Tennessee Streets in Louisiana.
Don't have time to stop by the bank?
That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
At the half, it is Clopton leading Wellsville Middletown by a score of 31-19. At the end of the first quarter, Clopton led at 12-8. And as I mentioned, 31-19. Right now, the largest lead of the night is at 13 for the Hawks. They led by 2, and then kind of took a little bit of a back seat as Wellsville and Clopton traded baskets there in the first half. Wellsville did get up by 2 as well. And then it didn't take long, a couple threes, and all of a sudden Clopton started expanding their lead. And once they got going, things continued going in their favor. Looking at some of the scoring right now, leading scoring for the Hawks right now is Kane Evans. He has 9. He has 7 of those here in the second quarter. Cash Evans has a 7, so right behind him. Cash unfortunately took a seat in the second quarter as he got in a little bit of, when I say foul trouble, I mean he only has 2, but that's about as much foul trouble as any team's in. Jordan Genoa and Chase Hall each have 6, including back-to-back trays by Chase Hall, and Tyler Kuntz drained a 3 in this one as well. Scoring for Wellsville Middletown, Carson Huff has 6, Dylan Alsup and Jacob Mandrell each with 4, and C.J. Kurt actually with 5. Free throw-wise, Clopton is 2 for 2, and Wellsville is 2 for 4. So, not bad. Not a lot of free throw shooting going on, but not bad either way. So that's kind of your look at your first half scoring. We'll step aside here on the on the halftime show. When we return, we will see if we can take a look at what the score is in the other gym, as that one's underway as well, and set up tomorrow night as it's girls' night here, as some championship games, and boys' night is in the Consolation side of the bracket. We just don't know what the boys section looks like just yet. So stay tuned. We've got more on your halftime report coming up next here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Custom Works Hair Salon, Lynn's Heritage House, and Clint Bowen Construction.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a Taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A Taste of Philly, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Looks like they got an interesting matchup going on over in the high school gym, as Herman, the number 2 seed. Of course, I'm looking at the wrong one. Herman is the number 5 seed taking on Mexico. Herman right now is leading Mexico 35-24 with 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. In the first half. I promise I will get this right here in just a moment. So, number 3, Herman, Again, number 5 Herman is leading number 1 Mexico 35-24, 2:20 to go in the half. I promise I put the right bracket in front of me this time as I'm giving those updates. So we'll try to pass those along to you as well. Remember, we'll have a full recap of scores on the scoreboard page later this evening at kjfmradio.com. Now, for tomorrow night, it is the Consolation side of the bracket playing for both boys and girls. The girls play at 6 o'clock. We know that Clopton, the number 4 seed, will take on number 3 Mexico at 6 o'clock in the high school gym, while number 8 Bowling Green takes on number 7 Fulton at 6 here in the middle school gym. Now we're awaiting the winner of this matchup between Clopton and Wellsville will play at 7:30 in the high school gym tomorrow evening, while the loser plays at 7:30 here in the middle school gym. The winner of the next game that we'll have for you between New Haven and Bowling Green will take on, obviously, the winner of this game and vice versa. So that kind of sets up a little bit as to what it's looking like for you here as we continue. So Saturday is the championship side of the bracket for the girls. The Montgomery County Lady Wildcats, who are the number 1 seed, are getting the opportunity to play for the championship title again. I believe this was back-to-back years, they said, and will be taking on number 2 Herman. Now, earlier in the week, was talking with Mark Froelich, and I believe, if I read it correctly, the last time that the Montgomery County girls won their tournament was in 1997. So they're looking for a win. They have been back-to-back EMO Conference champs the last 2 years, so looking to add that to their repertoire as well. Wellsville's out on the court. Clopton just made their way out. We'll take our final break, and we'll have second half action coming your way next as you're listening to Montgomery County Tournament Action on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Alicia Koenig, owner-broker of RE/MAX Realty Shop, Sun Window Company, and Rick Rodhouse, Country Financial Representative.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, "The sweetest fruits of life come from serving others." And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynsheritage.com.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
We didn't talk about the turnovers in the first half. Both teams did very well. Clopton had, unofficially, according to my stats, 5 turnovers, while Wellsville only had 6. So, it looked like they both played pretty clean games. Nobody's in real foul trouble. We mentioned Cash Evans has 2 for Clopton. Tyler Coons has 2. Jordan Genowine with 1, and Kane Evans with 1. For Wellsville, Carson Huff has 2, and C.J. Kurt has 1, and that's all the fouls for the Tigers. So, everybody doing a pretty good job. So, halftime is obviously over, and we are ready for the third quarter. It'll be Clopton's ball start just below us. Again, Clopton has the lead to 31-18. Looks like the same starting 5 are back out for both teams. Wellsville doesn't have a very deep bench, so they didn't do much subbing. So Hall once again for the Hawks. Brings it into the front court. Finds Cash at the near elbow. Kicks it far side to Hall again. Swings it through Genowine near side to Kuntz. Kuntz looks. He lobs a 3, and it's good. Another tray for Kuntz. Makes it 34-19. It's the largest lead of the night now for the Hawks. Brings it back near side. Wing now kind of working a little bit of a weave. So it looks like Clopton's staying in a little bit of his zone defense. Now check that they're doing a little bit more man-to-man. Just kind of everybody's kind of compact in around the paint. Wellsville being very patient. Henderson brings it back near side to Kurt. Kurt takes it top of the key. Bounce pass to Huff. Huff works it up, backs it up. Twin circle's going to reset this offense. Coach Lastman calls out something different. Stands there dribbling. No pressure from Hall. He hands it to Alsop. Alsop back near side with it to Huff on the wing. Huff dribbles with the left hand, crossover dribble, now back, spins in the paint, goes up, fingertip roll, and it's no good. With the rebound is Cash. Cash hands it off to Hall, and Hall's off to the races, brings it into that front court to Genowine. Genowine looks, works it around, takes it to the free throw line, kicks it over to Hall. Hall thought about the three, puts it on the court, gives it off to Kuntz. Kuntz back top of the key to Genowine. Genowine to Hall. Hall stands about middle of Clopton's bench over on the far wing. Reverses it, brings it back to Kuntz. Kuntz wants another three, and it's net. Tyler Kuntz with another tray. Back-to-back threes extend this lead 37-19. So with it is Alsop. Alsop tries to lob it inside, tipped around, taken away. Gets it in the hands of Kane. Kane dishes it off to Genowine. Genowine goes the hole, and it's good. Jordan Genowine had a little fingertip roll, and we've got a timeout. Coach Lastman takes it as well. It'll be a full timeout, 39-19. It's a 20-point lead for the Hawks with 5:40 to go here in the third as you're listening to Montgomery County Tournament Action on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Miller Ag Services, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Hayden's Motorsports Center, and Southside.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 573-324-3433 and let the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Out of the timeout, it'll be Wellsville's basketball. Clopton puts on a little full court pressure. Looks like they got a man-to-man defense here. Wellsville gets it in. They let him, give him a little bit of space, but put a little pressure there and make it not so easy across that timeline. Wellsville, no trouble. Curd with it in the front, swings over the far side to Henderson. Henderson back up top between the circles, now with it near side to Mandrell. Mandrell takes it down, up off the glass. It's no good. Tipped around with the rebound. That was Marshall. Now the rebound is in the hands of the Hawks. Genowine takes it the other direction. His shot's up and good. Jordan Genowine with another two. 41-19 is our score. With it is Marshall for Wellsville. Gets it into Curd. Curd brings it back near side to Mandrell. Mandrell on the wing swings it around on the other side to Henderson. Henderson goes inside, but it's taken away by Hall. Hall brings it to the front, and it's taken right back by the Tigers. Looks like they're willing to slow it down just a little bit. Curd brings it across the timeline. Brings it near side to Alsop. Alsop picks up his dribble, skips it over to Mandrell. Back to Alsop between the circle. He's going to back up a little bit. Now back near side to Curd. Curd finds Mandrell at the free throw line. Back out to Curd. Now to Marshall. Swings it to Henderson. Down low to Curd. Curd takes it to the hole. His shot's up and good. C.J. Curd with another two. Makes it a 20-point game again. 41-21. Hall with it. Over to the far wing to Kane. Back to Kuntz. Kuntz wants another three. It's off the mark. With the rebound is Mandrell. Mandrell to Curd. Curd brings it across. Now hands it off to Henderson. Henderson has a miscommunication, and it's back to Clopton it goes as it was tipped. Looks like Genowine will inbound to Hall, and Hall will walk it across the timeline. So he crosses that half court, brings it to the near side, dishes it off to Kuntz. Kuntz lobs it down low to Cash. Cash tries to kick it out, but it's taken away. With it is Mandrell. Mandrell goes down, and he's going to get a charge. So the offensive foul for Mandrell is just his first. 41-21 our score, 3:45 to go here in the third. Hawks on top. Hawks looking to try and get over to the high school gym for action tomorrow evening as Hall walks it across the timeline. Hall finds Cash. Cash to Kane. Give and go between brothers, and it's another 3 as Kane gets on the scoreboard here in the second half. 43-21, back to a 22-point lead. It's the largest of the night for the Hawks. Curd on the near side. Takes it down the baseline. Runs into the Evans. Shoots over top, and it's just off the front with the rebound is Kuntz. Kuntz pushes it into the front court. Looks, dishes it off to Hall. Hall thought about the 3. Instead pulls up, dishes it down low to Cash. Cash from block, extended, kicks it over to Kuntz. Now to Kane. Kane wants a 3, and it misses everything. Come down in the hands of Mandrell. Mandrell brings it into the front court, works it around into the paint, kicks it out to Marshall. Back out once again, a long 3 on the way. Rims in out, no good. Kuntz again with the rebound. That was from Alsop. Kuntz into the front court to Genowine. Genowine will be fouled as Curd was going for the basketball and unfortunately hit Genowine midair, and Genowine hit the ground. So Kuntz will inbound the basketball at the half. It's a 10-point lead for Herman over Mexico in the other gym, 39-29. Here, Clopton has the 22-point lead of 43-21. 2:42 to go here in the third. Genowine inside to Cash. Cash has it knocked from behind. He's going to be fouled. It looks like they're going to call it on Curd. That'll be his third. So Clopton will have it along the baseline. Kuntz lobs it right in to Kane. Back to Kuntz. Kuntz shots up and good. Tyler Kuntz with 8 here in the second quarter, or excuse me, the second half, third quarter. Makes it 45-21. 24-point lead is the largest of the night. With it over his head is Henderson. Back up top with it to Huff. Huff works around now at the elbow into the paint, and he's going to be fouled. And I believe they're going to call it on Cash. If they do, that's his third. Nope, they call it on Kane. That's his second. So the Tigers will have it out. Take it out of bounds along the baseline on the near side. Kurt gets it right in to Huff. Huff working against Kuntz in the near corner. He dribbles with the left hand. Now finds Mandrell at the elbow on the near side. Swings it out to Alsop over the far wing to Kurt. He's at the end of the bench. Bangs it back up top to Mandrell. Now near side to Henderson. Henderson again. Huff top of the key. He thought about the 3. Instead puts it, tries to split. Instead goes up from the block extended. Shot's good. Carson Huff with it, his first 2 of the second half. Genowine comes to a jump stop over at the head of Clopton's bench. Now brings it back. Works towards center court and dishes it off to Hall. Back to Genowine. Down low to Cash. Cash's fingertip rolls no good. Gets his own rebound. He's fouled, so he's going to go to the free throw line. Cash's fingertip roll there just wasn't quite hard enough as it ran around the rim of the basketball, or the rim, and then fell off the other side. So picking up his second foul is Dylan Alsop as Cash Evans gets 2. 1:37 to go here in the third. First free throw shot up on the way, and it's good. 46-23. Adam Lindsay looked like he was going to check in and sat back down. Now he and Malik Marshall are coming in if Cash makes the second one. Right-handed shot on the way. Rims in and out, no good. The lead remains at 23. With the rebound was the Tigers. Curd bringing it across the timeline. Swings over the far side. Now up top with it to Mandrell. Mandrell works it on the block, near side. In some trouble. Needs to go somewhere, so he shoots over top of everybody. His shot's up, it's no good. And Kuntz going to tie it up with the jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Wellsville. So Malik Marshall and Adam Lindsay check in, along with Gage Marshall for the Tigers. Kuntz and Kane have a seat, Kane Evans, for the Hawks. And I was looking to see, it looks like it's Alsop that has a seat for the Tigers. No, it's not Alsop, it must be Huff. And then checks in Lucas Moore. So Alsop with it now to Curd. Curd back to Alsop. He's at the end of the bench. Back between the circles to Henderson. Moore holds it. Now between the circles with it to Marshall. Marshall guarded by Marshall. That makes it kind of easy for me. As Curd directs traffic. Curd dribbles the basketball over on the far side. Hands it off to Moore. Moore Between the circles to Marshall, now to Henderson. Henderson on the near side, skips it far side to Curd. Curd finds a hole, takes it down from the block, shots up. It's no good. Cash with the rebound. He kicks it out to Hall. Hall brings it all the way down, back out to Genowine. Genowine at the elbow to Marshall in the near corner. Around the horn they go. Lindsay with it now. Now to Hall once again over to Genowine on the far side. They look underneath to Cash. Cash back out to Hall. Hall wants another three. It hits money. So Chase Hall with his third tray of the night makes it 49-23, and we're down to 17 seconds to go here in the third. Alsop to Curd. Curd working against Hall. Looking to maybe go for the last shot as it's down to 4. Near side with it to Alsop. Alsop looks. He's going to pull up for a long three at the buzzer, and they say it's good. So Alsop gets the three at the buzzer and makes it at 49-26 at the end of the third. We've got your final quarter of action coming up next here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Meyer Implement Company, Craig Bowen, CPA, and Kevin Hooper of Kraus Real Estate.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and KJFM Eagle 102.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
So they're having a little discussion here on who gets the ball to start the second half. And it is Clopton. I shouldn't say second half. How about the fourth quarter? So Kuntz inbounds it to Hall. 49-26 is our score. Hawks on top. We're in the final quarter of action. Kane looks down low to Cash. Cash tries to go right back door, and it's taken away. Turnover-wise, both teams have played very well this evening. Very minimal, about 2 or 3 a quarter, and that's about it turnover-wise. Marshall brings it near side to Moore. Moore to Alsop. Alsop takes it over the far wing, dishes it off to Curd. Curd drives the baseline, and he's going to be fouled by Chase Hall. He'll pick up his first. That's the fourth team foul only the second team foul for the Hawks here in this second half. And it's taken away on the inbounds pass by Genowine. Genowine works at the half-court line, now brings it into the front court, brings it near side. Looks for the screen from Cash. Goes back door, and it's taken away, tipped away again. So I must have jinxed them with that as well. I thought my jinx only worked on free throws, but apparently on turnovers as well. Also, far side with it to Curd. Curd brings it back near side to Moore. Moore to Henderson. Little weave going on here as Alsop hands it to Marshall, to Curd, to Moore. Moore at the elbow. Alsop finally has over the far wing. He finds some space, takes it to the hole, shots up. It's no good. Cash with the rebound. He kicks it out to Hall. Hall pushes it into the front court. Now brings it near side to Kuntz. Kuntz looks for the screen. Back out to Hall. Hall wants another three, and it's money. Chase Hall with his fourth tray of the night. Makes it 52-26. 26 is the largest lead of the night for the Hawks. And there's another turnover as the Tigers can't keep it, and Kuntz takes it the other direction. Shot up, no good. Kane's there for the putback, and it's good. So Kane with another two. He's been a little limited tonight as they've kind of kept him off the boards. So Wellsville brings it back across the timeline. Brings it near side to Alsop. Now hands it off to Moore. Moore kind of working around the horn. Clopton looks for mass subs here in just a few moments as Curd is at the free throw line. Brings it near side to Alsop. Alsop looks back to Curd again. Looks for some help to Alsop once again. Near side to Henderson. Through Marshall to Moore. Moore takes it in the paint. He shoots over top of everybody. Shots up. It's no good, but Tyler Kuntz is going to draw another foul and let Moore go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So we have Malik Marshall, Josh Harvey. Looks like maybe, is that Adam Lindsay? Well, yeah, Adam Lindsay, I'll have to see what the other one is. Set to check back in as Moore's first free throw shot is up and off the back of the rim. The other one is Nick Myers. So the only person staying on is Jenna Wine for the Hawks. (54-26) our score. Clopton student section has a little loud here. I thought for a second we had some thunder going on. Second free throw shot's no longer good as they were stomping their feet. Clopton brought a little entourage with them. Harvey with it on the near side now for the Hawks. Swings it to Marshall. Marshall on the far side to Lindsay. Lindsay on the wing back over to Genowine. Genowine gives a fake, looks to Myers. Myers finds Harvey in the paint. Out to Marshall. Marshall, long three on the way, and it's good. Malik Marshall with the tray. Gets in the scorebooks tonight. Makes it 57-26. Over the far side with it. Checking out also in the game is Hunter Bickle for Wellsville. Taking it to the hole is Moore. His shot's up and good. Lucas Moore with a 2 makes it 57-28. 4:55 to go here in the ball game. And there's a turnover there. There's a little miscommunication with Genowine and his offense. Threw it right in the hands of Wellsville. Bickle with it, brings it to Moore. Moore now on the near side to Henderson. Henderson on the wing, up top to Marshall. Marshall looks to go back door. Nice off the glass reversal from Alsip. 57-30. Here come the Hawks. Genowine at the point. Swings it to the wing on the far side to Marshall. In the corner to Harvey. Harvey behind that arc. Looks inside. Puts the ball in the court. Up top to Lindsay. Lindsay swings it near side to Genowine, who holds the ball. Now back to Harvey again. To Marshall. Malik puts the ball on court. He goes up off the glass and good. Malik now with 5 on the night. Makes it 59-30. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Henderson skips it near side to Moore. Lucas Moore looks inside, puts the ball in the court instead, takes it down to the block, and he's going to be fouled. And that's Lindsay that kind of went flying. Only the 4th team foul for the Hawks. Bowling Green is here, and they're ready to go. I saw New Haven walk in a little bit earlier, but I think they're in a different dressing room. Bowling Green's actually lined up against the wall. Scouting potential opponents for tomorrow night's games. Bickle holds the ball high in the middle of the Tigers bench. Gets it off to Huff. Huff directs traffic now back over the far side. That's to Marshall. Find Bickle at the elbow. Bickle takes it down up off the glass. It's no good. He's going to be fouled. And looks like Bickle will go to the free throw line and get to shoot 2. So Hunter Bickle. And picking up the foul was Nick Myers. And the Clopton faithful again with the stump in the feet. Bickle's first free throw shot is up, off the back of the rim, and through the hoop. So he gets in the books this evening. Makes it 59-31. 3:36 to go here in the ball game. Bickle's second free throw shot. Off the back of the rim this time. Picked up in there by Lindsay. Lindsay feeds it off to Genowine. Genowine brings in the front court on the near side. Working around near side to Malik. Malik Marshall now swings it to Lindsay again. Around the horn they go to Harvey over on the far side. Back to Genowine, near side. To Myers. Myers over in the far corner to Harvey. Harvey puts the ball on the court. Looks inside to Genowine. Genowine up off the glass, and it's good. Little back door for Jordan Genowine as he takes it off the glass. So back near side with it to Bickle. Bickle. Far wing to Henderson. Henderson now finds Huff, top of the circle now to Moore on the near side. To Bickle again. Working around the horn. He tries to find an open lane. Nothing there in the hands of Moore. Moore hands it back to Huff, and Huff starts directing traffic. Down to 2:45 to go here in the ball game. Huff to Bickle. Bickle takes it in the paint. Goes up. It's too hard. He's going back to the free throw line. And I believe Lindsay's going to pick that one up. That is Adam Lindsay's second. 16 foul for the Hawks, 61-31. We've got a running clock as it's the 30-point lead. So Bickle at the free throw line. First free throw shot off the front of the rim, no good. In the other gym, Mexico's trying to make it a tighter game, but Herman still has the 5-point lead, 46-41, 3:40 to go in the third. We're about done with our game here in this one. As Bickle's second free throw shot's on the way as well, and it is good. That stops the clock. As 2:12 to go. Jenna White getting some full court pressure, pushes it into the front court, in a little bit of trouble, works it around, skips over far side to Lindsay, Lindsay to Malik, Malik drives the baseline, kicks it out to Myers, Myers wants the three, oh, it's in and out. Malik with the rebound. Marshall, Malik hands it to Harvey, back to Lindsay. Lindsay is going to travel. He was swinging the ball, looking to change direction, so at the minute 52, the clock stops. As Wellsville Middletown will inbound the basketball in the middle of Clopton's bench. To Huff. Carson Huff brings it into the front court. Hands it off to Moore. Moore to Marshall. Over to the far side to Henderson. Henderson looks inside. Nothing there. Back up top to Bickle. Bickle takes it to the elbow. Kicks it out to Huff. Huff resets things. Works it. Brings it back near side. We're down to a minute 30 to go in the ball game. Bickle looking again. Now Moore, top of the key. Moore tries to split the defenders. Ball's loose, and everybody's all over the court. Huff comes away with it. Over the far side to Henderson. Henderson tries to shoot over top of everybody. It bounces off, nothing there. And Marshall, Malik gets the rebound, kicks it out to Genowine. Genowine throws it up in the far corner to Myers. Myers brings it near side to Lindsay. Lindsay gives a fake, takes it in the paint. He goes up. His shot's denied. And it's out to Genowine. Genowine goes cross court, long three on the way is money. Josh Harvey with the tray on the night. So it's 64-32 our score as we're down to 40 seconds here to go in the ball game. Bickle goes up, his shot's up and good. Give him another two for Hunter Bickle. Down to 30 ticks to go. Genowine brings it across the timeline. The near side to Myers. Myers back to Genowine, swings it over to Marshall. Marshall looks to Lindsay in the middle of Clopton's bench on the far side. Lindsay puts the ball in the court, brings it back up to the elbow to Genowine, back to Malik in the near corner. Malik tries to feed it down low to Harvey. Harvey has nothing there, back out to Malik. Malik to Genowine, back to Malik, letting the clock run down to 7 seconds. Looks like they're going to go to the last shot, and Coach Tony Francis says that's it. This game's over with. We're done. Bring it out of there, and Clopton gets the win by 30, 64-34. We've got your post-game show coming up next here on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 post-game show is coming up.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Casey Sutton, certified athletic trainer with Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri. Member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 post-game show on KJFM.
So Clopton advances on to join their counterpart with the girls in the high school gym tomorrow night at 7:30 as they defeated Wellsville by the score of 64-34. Let's run down some scoring real quick. Leading scoring tonight for the Clopton Hawks was Kane Evans. He had 13. Jordan Genowine and Chase Hall have 12 each. Tyler Kuntz with 11. 8 for Cash Evans, 5 for Malik Marshall, and 3 for Josh Harvey. For the Tigers, leading the way for them this evening was Dylan Alsep. He has 9, followed in there by Carson Huff with 8. C.J. Curd with 7. 4 each for Jacob Mandrell and Bickle Hunter, and 2 tonight for Lucas Moore. Clopton did very well. They missed 1 free throw. They were 3 for 4 from the charity stripe this evening, and Wellsville Middletown stayed about the same as they were. Their 50%. Didn't quite get them all counted up, but tonight the winner of this game was Clopton as they defeated Wellsville Middletown 64-34. We're going to take a few moments to reset things, and we'll be ready for our second matchup of the night. That is the the Bowling Green Bobcats taking on New Haven. I promise I will get this. I don't promise it'll be right anytime soon, but I do promise I will get it. So we will have Bowling Green, New Haven for you coming up next here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Kara and Cliff at Show Me Caviar, LLC, MASH in Louisiana and Bowling Green, and Myrna's Kitchen. Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. The crew and I at Mid-America are qualified to do everything from preventative maintenance to engine repair, state inspections, run diagnostics, and more. We also sell used vehicles. Check out our lot or visit our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com. Remember, if you find yourself stuck on the side of the road, just give us a call. We offer 24-hour towing and roadside assistance. Mid-America Auto and Towing, where quality work and customer service is our top priority. Just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
So the Bowling Green Bobcats are now looking to join Clopton over in the high school gym tomorrow evening as they are about to take on New Haven. Now, Bowling Green, as we've mentioned, we talked about it on Tuesday evening, definitely not dressing everybody. Of course, those who played football had the option of waiting a week before they joined the basketball team. Some of them definitely taking advantage of that to heal some injuries and, let that soreness from football wear off. But they did bring plenty over who are dressed. I did not have a chance to catch up with Coach Craig Smith, obviously, before this game tonight to find out how many he had active. I know on Tuesday night he had 7 active, but there's more than 7 that are dressed out. for the Bobcats this evening. We'll see if we can pick up on those here in just a little bit. Of course, they have their practice jerseys on, so you can't really tell who's got what going on. So we'll try and bring you up to date on that as we get closer to time. But it does look like there's several players who were on the football team who are out there warming up right now. So Bowling Green and New Haven, this is the 6-7 matchup. Bowling Green coming in after losing to Montgomery County 62-24. New Haven had a hard matchup against Fulton, 63-21. So the two teams may be evenly matched for the evening, as Bowling Green is still trying to get, a couple practices in, even under the belt as a team. So we'll talk about keys to the game and when we return on the Bowling Green Pharmacy pregame show next here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Kelly Crane, Remax Realty Shop agent, Bib Veach and Collier Funeral Homes and Crematory, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance agent Tim Jenkins, Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM, sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
Well, let's be honest, it's kind of hard to name keys to the game for Bowling Green when they're still trying to figure out exactly what they're doing themselves. They're trying to figure out how they're meshing as a team when not everybody's out there. But I think it's pretty simple. It's going to be really just take care of the basketball, try to limit the mistakes and the turnovers. I know that they got in a little bit of foul trouble their last on Tuesday night. I talked to Coach Craig Smith for a moment, and more than anything, they got tired, because they're not in basketball shape, and at that point, maybe didn't move their feet quite the way they should. Maybe got some more reaching fouls, so they're going to stay out of some foul trouble this evening. It looks like they do have a little bit of a height advantage over New Haven, which could help dramatically when it comes to rebounding. We've seen that all week this week between teams. So get in there, get those rebounds, take care of the basketball, avoid the fouls, and try to stay on the court as much as possible as you can. So they want to get over and take on Clopton on tomorrow evening, as Clopton just beat Wellsville Middletown 64-24. So that was another early MO conference matchup. So those are keys, and of course Bowling Green, we'll see. Coach Craig Smith thought that they had a pretty good chance of matching up well against this New Haven team. They said they're pretty well prepared. That was his key, though, is to try to limit those fouls. So that'll take care of your keys to the game. We'll have your starting lineups and opening tip coming up for you in just a few moments here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Central State Bank, Bill Allen Auction Services, and DG Firearms.
Hi, this is Amy at Community State Bank of Missouri. Did you know we offer health savings accounts? If you have a high deductible health plan, you may qualify for a health savings account. HSAs are designed to help you save your money to help pay your deductible. Talk to your employer about our health savings account and let them know you want to keep your money right here at home. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana offers affordable, home-like senior living, enabling your loved ones the independence they want and the services they need. Staffed 24 hours a day with low resident-to-staff ratio and designated areas to visit your loved ones safely, rest assured Lynn's Heritage House provides peace of mind for you and those you love. So if you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or need care from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House has rooms ready. Call to set up a tour and visit soon, 754-4020, or visit 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
All right. Well, I technically don't have the starting lineups as they're just now over there filling them out. Thank you, coaches, as they're also doing their meetings. So let's kind of run down the rosters and kind of tell you who we have on the varsity roster for the Bobcats this year. He's a 5'10 guard wearing number 0, a senior, Brandon Gamm. A 6-foot guard wearing number 1, Marcus Starks. A 6'1 guard senior wearing number 5, Nate Crumwitty. A 6'4 forward junior wearing number 10, Blaine Bryant. A 6'2 guard junior wearing number 12, Drew Dalton. A 6'2 guard junior wearing number 15, Eli Grody. A 6'5 forward senior wearing number 22, Gunnar Bryant. A 6'3 guard sophomore wearing number 23, Jace Eskew. A 6'2 guard junior wearing number 24, Walker Chandler. A 6-foot guard junior wearing number 32, Zach Gibson. A 6'3 guard junior wearing number 33, Neil Rainey. A 6'5 guard senior wearing number 35, Jackson Charlton. And a 6'5 forward junior wearing number 50, Harrison Hunt. So that's your varsity roster for the Bobcats. While they're not all out here this evening, there's a good majority that are on the floor practicing. I don't know that that means that they're active or not. They may just be here to support their teammates as they continue to take a little bit of time from football season. For New Haven, they have a 6-foot guard junior wearing number 3, Lane O'Haron. A 5'8 guard senior wearing number 5, Emmett Panhorst. A 5'8 guard junior wearing number 10, Brandon Canera. A 5'7 guard senior wearing number 12, Dave Otten. A 6'1 guard sophomore wearing number 20, Ryan Steinbeck. A 6'2 forward senior wearing number 21, Andrew Brethmeyer. A 5'11 guard junior wearing number 22, Chad Nelson. A 5'11 guard sophomore wearing number 23, Jacob Gerds. A 5'7 guard sophomore wearing number 24, Dylan C. A 5'11 guard junior wearing number 32, Luke Strubberg. A 5'10 forward sophomore wearing number 42, Ryan Westermeyer. And a 6'5 forward junior wearing number 44, Andrew Nolke. So that's the roster for the New Haven Shamrocks. So we'll get those official starting lineups for you here in just a few moments, along with the opening tip. In the other gym, they still have 3:45 to go, and it's a tied game, 58 all. Herman had a 10-point lead for a little while as they went into halftime. Coming out, looks like Mexico has come back. So Mexico's the number 1 seed. Herman is the number 5 seed. Both of them playing for that championship spot on Saturday. The next game over in the other gym will be number 2 Fulton taking on number 3 Montgomery County. So if you're just joining us here in the earlier game, Clopton defeated Wellsville 64-34. A 30-point win for the Hawks. They advance on to tomorrow night, and they'll play in the Consolation game at 7:30 in the high school gym. The Clopton girls will play at 6 o'clock in the high school gym as they will take on Mexico, the number 3 seed. So that's a 3-4 matchup. That's going to do it for the Bowling Green Pharmacy pregame show. We have your opening tip next here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Custom Works Hair Salon, Lynn's Heritage House, and Clint Bowen Construction.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 573-324-3433 and let the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
With the starting lineups right now, they are going through those. They're introducing Bowling Green, who is the home team, or excuse me, the road team on the court tonight. They're in the road black jerseys with red numbers and white trim. They are starting a 6'1" senior wearing number 5, Nate Crumwitty, followed by a 6'3" guard who's a sophomore wearing number 23, Jace Eskew. Let's see, a 6-foot guard, a junior wearing number 32 is Zach Gibson. A 6'3" guard junior wearing number 33, Neil Rainey. And a 6'5" guard senior wearing number 35, Jackson Charlton. I'm a little confused because both teams are in their road jerseys. So Andrew Noki, or they called him Andy. What are we doing here? So who's the home team? Not sure how we're going to decide that, and I think they're just, are the officials just now realizing this? All right, well, we'll figure it out. Ball's in the air. Bowling Green wins the toss, and it looks like it's going to be Gibson controlling the ball. Gets it over to Eskew. Eskew brings it back center court, near side with it to Crumwitty. Crumwitty on the wing, back to Eskew, top of the key. His shot's on the way. It's off the mark, and coming down with it is Noki. Noki with the rebound, kicks it out to Panhorst. Panhorst for the Shamrocks. Guarded, gets by Crumwitty. Takes it over the far side, dishes off to Stromberg. There's a, oh, look, getting in there. It's a turnover by the Shamrocks as Gibson gets in there, takes it away, and gets it in the hands of Eskew. Eskew in the near quarter to Crumwitty. Crumwitty brings it back up top to Gibson, swings it far side to Rainey. Rainey thought about the three, steps into the paint, kicks it back out to Charlton. Charlton puts the ball on court. He goes up. His shot's up and good. Bowling Green scores first. Jackson Charlton with the first two, and I had it right to begin with. New Haven is the home team on the scoreboard. They just had to be in their road greens with white numbers. On the near side with this Otten. Otten gets it up top, now swings over to the far side. Working over there is Gerds. Gerds brings it back near side into the hands of Otten on the wing. Otten looks up top to Panhorst. Panhorst works it around. He's guarded by Crumwitty up top. Picks up his dribble in the near corner, and he's going to be fouled. And that's going to go against Crumwitty. He'll be his first. Oops. Well, it looks like my scoreboard got a little happy here. It's only 2-0 as our scores. Bowling Green leads this one 6:45 to go in the first. Otten to inbound the basketball. Just keeps smacking it once his offense to move. They bring it out center. That is to Struberg. Over to the far side to Panhorst. Panhorst looks inside. That is to Otten. Otten shots up and good. We're tied at 2-all. David Otten with the first 2 points for the Shamrocks. Near side with it, Eskew. Eskew wants a three, and he gets it. Jace Eskew drains the three, the first of the night, to give him that 3-point lead. And that's the largest of the evening. As it's 5-2, 6:17 to go here in the first quarter. Over to the far wing with it is Otten. Otten works it around, dishes it down low to Noki. Noki back out to Otten. Otten in the paint. He shoots over top of everybody. It's no good. Noki with the rebound, however, he's going to be fouled from behind as Jackson Charlton made contact. And Noki will go to the free throw line to shoot two. 1:01 to go in the other gym. Herman has the lead over Mexico, 64-61. So Noki at the free throw line. He'll get his first free throw shot on the way. Falls off the front of the rim. He'll get the second. Jackson Charlton picks up the foul for the Bobcats. 5-2 our score. Cats on top by 3. 6:04 to go here in the first quarter. We to Crumwitty. Crumwitty back to Gibson. Gibson swings it around. Gives a head fake by Neil Rainey. Rainey at the paint. Kicks it out to Crumwitty. Crumwitty on the near wing back to Charlton. Charlton pulls out for the three, and it's good. Jackson Charlton with the tray. Makes it 8-3. 5 is the largest lead of the night for the Bobcats. Otten with it now. Looks for some help. Long three on the way, and it's no good. That was Struberg. And they called it on Crumwoody. That'll be his second. So the Shamrocks will inbound it from along the baseline. Panhorse with it. He wants a three as well. It's off the mark. With the rebound is Rainey. Rainey takes it down. Fingertip roll. It's up. It's no good. With the rebound, though, it's Eskew. He comes in, kicks it out top to Gibson. Gibson brings it near side to Crumwoody. Crumwoody wants a three. It's off the mark. And with the rebound is Otten. Otten gets it into the hands of Stromberg. Stromberg over to the far side. That's Panhorst once again. They work it around, and Crumwoody's going to pick up his third foul. So Marcus Starks is going to come in and give Crumwoody a break. Nice to see the Bobcat cheerleaders here this evening. As Otten will inbound the basketball. He has 2 of the 3 points up for the Shamrocks. Gets into Stromberg. Stromberg working against Eskew. Between the legs, brings it back near side. Hands it off to Gerds. Gerds to Nolke at the top of the key. Nolke to Panhorst. Once again, between the circles. He's guarded now by Starks. Looks, works it around, dribbles with the left hand, takes it into the elbow. His shot's denied. Coming down with it, though, that is Otten. Otten back out to Panhorst. Panhorst again, guarded by Starks. Between his legs, brings it back near side to Struberg, excuse me. His shot's denied, and it's Charlton that comes away with the basketball. In the hands of Eskew from the block extended. Shots up, it's no good. Tipped out now with it in the hands of Stark. Starks wants a three. He said, thank you, sir, I'll take that one. As Marcus Starks adds a three and makes it 11-3. Go back the other direction with it. Over on the far side is Otten. Otten looks, needs some help. The 5-second count starts. Now he has to work it around. Loses his dribble. Needs some help. Gets it to Struberg, and it's into the backcourt. And it'll be a backcourt violation. So not necessarily the prettiest first quarter with 3:47 to go. Bowling Green has the lead 11-3. I kind of like it that the New Haven coach said we're going to have a hard time shooting over top of these guys. 16.6 seconds to go in the other gym. 65-64 is the score. Mexico on top by 1. In the near corner with it is Starks. Starks works it around, finds Eskew. He wants another three. It's off the mark. It's Rainey that comes in, gets the rebound, tries to create some space, goes back up. It's no good. With the rebound this time is the Shamrocks. Eskew putting some pressure on Stromberg in the back. Gets it into Panhorst. Panhorst still needs to cross that timeline. He's guarded by Starks. Takes it over to the far wing. Down low, Starks gets it out. No, they're able to tiptoe that line. Nolke with it now. And we got a timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. 30-second timeout, 3:13 to go here in the first. Bowling Green leads New Haven 11-3 as you're listening to Montgomery County Tournament action on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Alicia Koenig, owner-broker of RE/MAX Realty Shop, Sun Window Company, and Rick Rodhouse, Country Financial Representative.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
So it's a Shamrock basketball here between Bowling Green's bench and the scorer's table. Stretching it out a little bit over there as the officials. They get it into the back court. That's to Panhorst. Panhorst brings it across to Nolke. Down low to Stromberg, and it goes out of bounds off his fingertips. Another turnover gets back in the hands of the Bobcats. Starks will inbounds to Eskew, and Eskew will bring it into the front court. Starks over on the far wing. He wants a long three, and it's off the mark. Neil Rainey chasing down the loose basketball. It gets back in the hands of Eskew. SQ brings it back near side to Bryant. That's Blaine that's in the basketball game. Blaine wears number 10. Down low to Jackson Charlton. Charlton pops out. Needs some help. Kicks it back up to Rainey. Rainey, top of the key. Gives a little head fake from the free throw line. Stops, pops for two. It's short off the front of the rim. It's tipped around. Coming away with the basketball is Panhorst. Panhorst is going to walk it across the timeline. Guarded by Starks. Takes it over the far side. Lobs it down low to Noki. Noki shots up and good. He has 3 of the 5 tonight for the Shamrocks. Bryant with it on the near side, gets it Starks, swings it over to Rainey. Rainey gives a head fake. Now back to Starks. Starks looks inside, nothing there on the near side, back up to Bryant. Bryant, little shuffle the feet. Now Starks again on the near side. Starks kicks over SQ now in the far corner with it to Rainey. Rainey wants a 3. It's off the back of the rim, tipped around, coming away with it is SQ. SQ wants another 3, and he drains it. Jace SQ makes it 14-5 with 1:45 to go here in this ball game, or excuse me, in this first quarter ball game. I got a little ahead of myself there, didn't I? Far side with it to the Shamrocks to try to get down low, and it's taken away by Charlton. Charlton looks to push into the front court, works it around, kicks it off to SQ. SQ shots up and good. Shamrocks want to take another timeout to talk about it. We'll do the same. 16-5 is our score. 1:30 to go here in the first. Bobcats lead New Haven here from the Montgomery County Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Miller Ag Services, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Hayden's Motorsports Center, and Southside.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
All right, so it's a Shamrock basketball. Shamrock basketball here. As we mentioned a little earlier, Clopton won earlier as they defeated Wellsville. Head to the championship or to the high school gym tomorrow night for the consolation game. Down low with it is Stromberg. Stromberg's shots up. It's no good. With it now is Bryant. Blaine brings it to the front court at the free throw line. Takes it over the far side to Charlton. Jackson Charlton working around trying to create some space, and he has it knocked away. Now the ball's loose. Gets it to SQ, and it's going to go through his legs. So, turnover for the Bobcats. Puts it back in the hands of the Shamrocks with less than a minute to go here in the first. Bowling Green up 16-5 over to the far side with it. Down low, tries to feed it in to Gerds, and it's taken away, and here comes Starks. So they're going to bring it back. Now they're going to call the foul on Marcus. Panhorst working with it up front. Ball's loose down low. Noki gets it up and in the bucket. Give him 7, and he has 6 of them. Back the other direction with it. Bryant has it for the Bobcats. Working. Near side with it is Jackson. Charlton with it. Dishes off. Shots up, it's no good. With the rebound is Panhorst. Panhorst brings it back the other direction. On the near side with it to Otten. And he is fouled, so he's going to go to the free throw line. See, they called that on Marcus. That'll be his second. Otten at the charity stripe with 0.6 seconds to go here in the first. 16-7 is our score. Bowling Green's on top. Otten at the free throw line. His first on the way is up and good. Bowling Green has 16 fouls. New Haven with none. Checking in is Chad Nelson for the Shamrocks. Also, Lane O'Hearn. Second free throw shot is on the way. It's off the front of the rim and hits the back rim and falls good. So at the end of the first quarter, Bowling Green leads this one 16-9. We have second quarter action coming your way next here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Meyer Implement Company, Craig Bowen, CPA, and Kevin Hooper of Kraus Real Estate.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know they never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at KJFM Radio and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
As we start the second quarter, Bowling Green has the lead at 16-9. With it is Shamrocks taking it to the hole with Stromberg. His shot's up. It's no good. Goes out of bounds. Last touch. Excuse me, that was Chad Nelson. Last touch by the Shamrocks, though, so it's back in the hands of Bowling Green. Neil Rainey with it up front for the Bobcats. Dishes it off to Eskew. Eskew between the legs, backs up, now takes it all the way down, goes up off the glass, and it's good. Jace Eskew now with 8 of the 18 on the night. Panhorst brings it across the timeline, still guarded by Starks, brings it back near side. Looks at Stromberg. Stromberg down low to Nolte. Nolte in some trouble. He needs to find somebody to kick it out to. He finds Otten at the free throw line. Back out to Stromberg. To Nolte down low again. Stromberg works it around. His shot's up. It's no good. Chasing down the loose rebound is Starks. Starks uses his speed. Goes all the way around. Fingertip rolls. Up and good. Marcus Starks with 2. 2 more. Excuse me, I should say. Makes it 20-9. 6:54 to go in the half. Looks like Bowling Green wants to play Clopton tomorrow evening in the high school gym for that consolation trophy. Stromberg with the ball top of the key, guarded by Eskew, over to the far side. Dicks it to Gerds. Gerds shots up. It's no good. Nolte there with the rebound. His putback's no good, and Starks jumps up and pulls it down this time. Starks behind the back. Kicks it out to Eskew. Back up top to Gibson. Gibson wants a 3. It's no good. It's tipped around. Rainey saves it from going out of bounds after Blaine Bryant knocked it his direction. Bryant, top of the key, finds Rainey. Rainey goes up. His shot's no good, but he's going to the free throw line. That will be the first team foul for New Haven. They had none in the first quarter, and Stromberg got that one. Rainey at the free throw line. He'll get 2. First one short. Checking in for Nolte is number 22, Chad Nelson. Rainey stands at the free throw line once again. Shot up off the back of the rim. Chasing down the loose rebound was Rainey. However, he had a little help going out of bounds. So over to the Shamrocks we go. 6:15 to go in the half. 20-9 is our score. Cats on top. Cats have led this entire game. Penhorst works over to the far side. Gets it to Otten. Otten finds Stromberg. Stromberg to Gerds. Back to Otten. Otten runs into some trouble. Gerds in the paint. His shot's up. No good, but he's going to the free throw line. They're going to call that on Eskew. That'll be his first. 7th team foul. Jackson Charlton set to return to the ball game. First free throw shot up on the way from the Shamrocks is good. To a 10-point lead. Charlton comes in for SQ, gives him a breather. Also coming into the ball game. As soon as he gets close enough where I can see his jersey. I think it's O'Hearn. Or second free throw shot's no good. Charlton with the rebound. It is Lane O'Hearn in. Blaine Bryant with the dunk. That'll get him going. (22-10) is our score. O'Hearn gets it now. Bryant gets another steal. Is he going to go for a second one? Nope. He was going to fingertip roll it, but he goes out and he is fouled, so he's going to go to the free throw line and get a chance to shoot two. And that'll be the second on Struberg as Bryant's at the free throw line. First free throw shot up off the back of the rim, no good. Nolte will come back in. He's coming in for Gerds. As Blaine Bryant back at the charity stripe. 5:30 to go here in the half. Blaine's second free throw shot's off the back of the rim. Neil Rainey is there for the putback, though. Makes it 24-10. So 14 is the largest lead of the night. Over to the far side with it is O'Hearn, and he's going to travel. If you're just joining us, Mexico slipped past Herman in the game in the other gym, 66-64. So Mexico back in the championship game on Saturday night. They're waiting Fulton or Montgomery County as their opponent. Jackson Charlton here is going to travel. So another turnover for the Bobcats. Bobcats had the 14-point lead, though. Thank you. Has dropped some papers on the ground. Had a nice gentleman pick them up for me from New Haven. Panhorst. What are we calling? I don't understand what we're doing. Marcus Starks comes off. The play was underway. They stopped the play. They're going to let Shamrocks, but Bowling Green's Crumwoody re-enter the ball game. I don't know. Anyway, we're playing again. Shamrocks had the ball. Otten with it up top. To Gerds. Gerds back to Otten. Now the far near corner for the three was Panhorst. It was no good. Blaine Bryant went up high for the rebound. Brings it back. Dishes off to Crumwoody. Crumwoody wants the three, and it's money. Everybody's draining threes tonight for the Bobcats. 27-10 is our score. Panhorst working again in the circle, working against Crumwoody over to the far side to Otten. Brings it back near side to Struberg. Panhorst again. Puts the ball in the court with his left hand, backs it up behind the arc to Otten. Otten guarded by Gibson, now over to Gerds. Gerds down low to Struberg, and Blaine Bryant gets the steal, goes. No shot again. He looked for another dunk, but he had to jump a little too soon, and it went in and out, and back in the hands now of New Haven. And they lose the basketball, and Neil Rainey picks it up. Neil is going to, what are they calling? Said he double dribbled. We got a timeout. Coach Craig Smith wants to talk to his Bobcats. We'll hear from some of our sponsors. 27-10 is our score. 3:53 to go here in the half. You're listening to Montgomery County Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Kara and Cliff at Show Me Caviar, LLC, MASH in Louisiana and Bowling Green, and Myrna's Kitchen.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Out of the timeout, Bowling Green still has a 17-point lead. 27-10 is our score. It'll be New Haven basketball. At the half, we'll check on the other gym and see where they're at, as they're a little ways behind us. So Panhorst with the basketball now for the Shamrocks. He brings it across the timeline, picked up by Crumwoody. This man-to-man defense brings it back near side. Struberg gets it to Nolte, top of the key. He's guarded by Charlton over on the far side to Otten, who's guarded by Gibson. Otten puts the ball on the court, runs into the trap. Jackson Charlton tips it into the back court, and here it comes. He's able to save it from going out of bounds. No, but not before he head dove into the mat. Strumberg being showing great sportsmanship, helps him up off the ground, but great athleticism. I think Jackson forgot he doesn't have football pads on right now. So Panhorst with the basketball. Again into the front court. Hands it off near side to Struberg to Otten. Otten over to the far side to Gerds. Gerds now to Struberg. Struberg back to Gerds again. Into the paint. At the elbow. Needs some help. He's in some trouble. Gets it to Nolte. Nolte goes up, and he's going to be fouled, but it's going to be Crumwoody or is it going to be Neil Rainey? They're calling on Crumwoody. That'll be his fourth. They have 3 up there, but I had him for 3 already, so we'll just wait and see. As Andrew Nolte's back at the free throw shot line. First one's up, off the rim, no good. 27-10 still our score. 3:05 to go here in the first half. Well, they're sticking with the 3 for Crumwoody. I thought he had 3 in the first quarter. Second free throw shot's on the way. It's off the front of the rim. It comes right back to Nolte. Nolte goes back in, goes down low. It's taken away this time by Rainey. Rainey heads back the other direction. Takes it down the baseline in the near corner. He stops, pops for 3. It's going to be short. And Nolte with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled by Jackson Charlton. That'll be his second. He'll walk to the other end, shoot 1-1. I think someone forgot that it's the 9th team foul for Bowling Green, so that's another 1-1. Andy Nolte seems to be the one to foul. Struggling a little bit from the free throw line tonight. He's 1 for 4 so far. Free throw shot on the way, and it's short. With the rebound is the Bobcats. Rainey up to Eskew. And they're going to call Eskew on travel. So Nelson returns the basketball game now for the Shamrocks. New Haven has put a point on the board since the end of the first quarter by a free throw, as they're down 17 with 2:39 to go here in the half. Near side with it to Otten. Otten works it around. Takes it, and it's again stolen by Bryant. Bryant takes it straight to the hole, and it flies like Jordan with a dunk. Blaine Bryant with another 2 in his second dunk here in the second quarter. With it over the far side is Otten. Now O'Hearn. O'Hearn top of the key, being guarded by Bryant over the far side. Otten guarded by Gibson, puts the ball in the court with his left hand, goes up for the shot, and it's good. That's the first points from the paint for Otten here in this second quarter. Rainey with it on the far side, finds Charlton top of the key. Charlton working around, loses a handle on his dribble, gets it back, and some trouble, gets it to Eskew. Eskew thinks about the 3, gives a fake, finds lane to drive, takes it to the hole, it rolls off. His shot's no good. And with the rebound is Otten. Otten brings it back near side. No, Jace Eskew has the steal. Is he going to go this time? Fingertips it in, and it's good. (31-12) is our score. Bowling Green leads. So, and there's a little miscommunication between Struberg and Gerds. This goes out of bounds, so it'll stay with Bowling Green, or go to Bowling Green, excuse me. Charlton will inbound to Gibson. Gibson will bring it into the front court as we're down to a minute to go here in the half. Over to the far side with it is Eskew. Pulls up, he wants another long 3, in and out. Gerds with the rebound. Gets it to Struberg. Struberg brings it into front court. Works against Eskew. Loses a handle at the key. Gets it off to Gerds on the near wing. He takes it down to the block extended. Picks up his dribble in some trouble. Tries to feed it inside. And we got a jump ball. Possession arrows with the Bobcats. Starks is coming in now for Gibson. 43 ticks to go in the half. Bowling Green ahead 31-12 here in this semifinal game. Winner will face Clopton in the Consolation game tomorrow night at 7:30 in the high school gym. Eskew to Charlton. Charlton works it around at the free throw line. Dishes it off to Starks. Starks near side to Eskew. Eskew takes it and throws it down. Jace Eskew with another 2 on the night. Makes it 33-12. With Bryant giving Otten all kinds of trouble over on the far wing as we're down to 12 seconds. Finds it to Struberg. Struberg takes it to the hole. His shot's up and good. So Luke Struberg's first points of the night, and here comes Eskew to Bryant. Back to Eskew at the buzzer. Shots up and good. And they count it. Had to wait for him to signal it. It was a 3. Makes it 36-14 here at the half. We have your Sailor and Satellite Center halftime report coming up next here on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
At the half, the Bowling Green Bobcats lead the New Haven Shamrocks by the score of 36-14. And boy, it's been a fun show for the Bobcats tonight. You can tell the boys are having a lot of fun. As right now, their leading scorer on the night is Jace Eskew. He has 15 points. He's got 3 threes on the night so far. Marcus Starks has a 3. Nate Crumwoody has a 3. As we mentioned, Jace Eskew has 3 threes. Jackson Charlton has a 3. So we'll go down through some scoring here in just a minute, but it's been raining threes for the Bobcats this evening. On the other side, really struggling from the field tonight, the Shamrocks, and from the free throw line. We'll kind of go through some scoring in just a little bit. But there was maybe 2.5 minutes left here in the second quarter before the Shamrocks got a field goal here in the second quarter in general. At the end of the first quarter, Bowling Green led 16-19. Then, as I mentioned, they put up 20 points here in the second quarter to New Haven's 5. So let's take a quick break. We'll return with some scoring breakdowns in just a few moments as you're listening to the Cellular Satellite Center halftime report on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Kelly Crane, RE/MAX Realty Shop agent, Bibb Veach and Collier Funeral Homes and Crematory, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Salem Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
The Bowling Green Bobcats have a 36-14 lead currently here at the half. The other gym isn't even getting started yet. Looks like they're just doing their introductions for their late game, so they're a little bit behind this evening. In the first game over in the other gym tonight, Mexico beat Herman 66-64. Here in this gym, it was Clopton defeating Wellsville 64-34. And right now, as we mentioned, Bowling Green is leading 36-14. A quick scoring. I know I am missing a couple points here, but as we mentioned, Jace Eskew's leading the way with 15 points, followed by Blaine Bryant with 6. Jackson Charlton and Marcus Starks each have 5. Nate Crumwitty with 3, and Neil Rainey with 2. For the Shamrocks, David Otten is leading with 6, followed by Andy Noki with 5. Luke Struberg with 2, and adding a free throw is Jacob Gerds. We'll see if we can figure out some free throws on the night. I can tell you that Bowling Green is 0 for 4. They haven't made any of theirs in the 2 trips that have been there, but we'll see if we can figure out the Shamrocks for you again coming up in just a few moments. They're not a whole lot better, to be honest. I think they've made 3 or 4, so we'll figure those up for you as we take our final break here in the halftime report. We'll have second half action coming your way next on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Central State Bank, Bill Allen Auction Services, and DG Firearms.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
At the half, as we mentioned, Bowling Green's leading this one 36-14. They're just underway in the other gym. It is Montgomery County and Fulton, and it looks like the Fulton is the home team, and it's just a 2-1 score. You know, Montgomery on top, but somebody shooting some free throws for Fulton right now. So we'll have full recap of scores for you on the scoreboard page at kjfmradio.com, and of course during Eagle 102 Sports. So stay with us, and again tomorrow night we'll have 2 games for you right here on Eagle 102. We'll have a 6 o'clock game and 7:30. So stay tuned for action there. It looks like the Clopton girls will be in the high school gym as they take on Mexico at 6. The Clopton boys are shaping up to take on Bowling Green. It looks like if Bowling Green can hold on here in the second half, they'll face each other for the Consolation Trophy tomorrow night at 7:30. The Bowling Green girls will be playing here in the middle school gym at 6 o'clock against Fulton for the 7th place trophy. So everybody looking to take home some hardware tomorrow evening as well. Saturday night, it's championship night. We know for the girls, Montgomery County is playing against Herman. That game at 4:30. Also on Saturday, it's the girls' 3rd place game, New Haven and Wellsville Middletown. The boys' bracket, we're still, of course, waiting to be set. Looks like Mexico will face the winner of Fulton and Montgomery County, and Herman awaits the loser of that matchup. Of course, we know Clopton's going to face the winner of this one, and Wellsville Middletown awaits the loser for the 7th place game tomorrow night. So that's kind of a quick recap of what's left over here at the Montgomery County Invitational Tournament. Again, we can't thank the fine folks here at Montgomery County School District enough for making us feel so at home here in their gyms. We appreciate all their help. They've been wonderful as always. The hospitality room is absolutely fabulous. We appreciate them taking care of us. Mark and I talked about it earlier this week. Really, it's gotten to where we're coming over to Montgomery County is like coming to another home. So we do truly appreciate all of that from Montgomery County. So we're ready for the 3rd quarter here in the middle school gym. Looks like it's going to be Bowling Green's basketball to start the second half. We talked about there's a couple different guys sitting on the bench that they have warm-ups on. They actually have jerseys on. Just don't know whether we're going to see them. I saw Brandon Game over there. I think Gunnar Bryant. I saw Walker Chandler maybe. Trying to figure out I can't obviously see their jersey numbers. So I'm just taking a couple guesses at who they are. Like Mark said, once basketball season hits, we actually get the guys to take off their jersey or off their helmets, and we can see their faces for once. So Bowling Green does have the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Neil Rainey has it, takes it in the paint, looks out, kicks it out to Charlton. Charlton stops, pops for 3 again. His shot short. Nolke with the rebound, and he immediately has it taken away by Jace Eskew. Jace down low, and he runs in, and he's going to travel. Turnovers aren't much to talk about between the two teams as both teams have gotten a little sloppy in the first half and don't seem to be starting the second half a whole lot better with back-to-back turnovers. Panhorst finds Nolke at the top of the key. Over on the far side, looks to Struberg. Puts the ball on the court into the paint, kicks it out to Panhorst. Goes out of bounds. He'll stay with the Shamrocks. Struberg will inbound the basketball right next to the doors on the near side along the baseline. Throws it into Panhorst. Panhorst wants a long 3. Rims in, out, off the rim, goes out of bounds, and Charlton keeps him from going out of bounds, or keeps Nolke from chasing the ball that went out of bounds. So Eskew inbounds to Gibson. Gibson will bring it across the timeline like he has most of the game. Crumwoody has it over on the far end, down to Jackson Charlton in the short corner. He makes his way to the block. Needs some help, kicks it out to Rainey. Rainey on the wing. Looks to penetrate, stops, pops. His shot's off the back of the rim. It's no good. Charlton comes flying in for the rebound. Underneath the basket is Rainey. He needs to create some space, but he's in trouble, so he's got to kick it out. Nope, he tries to go up, and it's shot just a little bit short. Nolke gets the rebound. He'll outlet to Panhorst. Panhorst bringing it across the timeline and be picked up by Crumwoody. Stands in the circle. Looks to take it over to the far wing. Hands it off to Strumberg. He saves it from going in backcourt. Down low to Otten. Otten and Gibson now working against each other on the near side. Strumberg takes it to the hole. Shot up, and it's no good. Crumwoody with the rebound. Crumwoody brings it across the timeline over the far side to Charlton. Charlton is going to travel. He was trying to stop and toss it across, and his feet shuffled a little bit. We have a scoring update. After 3 quarters, the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs are beating the Van Far Lady Indians 41-22. So we'll have a final for you on that on the scoreboard page for you in just a little while when that one's finished. Thanks to Coach Bobby Spoonster for that one. Well, we've called him Coach for years. Nolke gets it to Gerds. Shots up, no good. With the putback is Strumberg. His shot's up and good. Strumberg with another 2. Give him 4 on the night. Quickly, we're up front to Crumwoody. Crumwoody to Eskew, top of the key. Brings it near side to Rainey. Rainey looks inside, nothing there, puts the ball on the court. Works it around to the free throw line. Back out to Crumwoody. Crumwoody, long three. It's off the mark. Noki with the rebound. Gets it to Panhorst. Panhorst looks like he'll jog it up the court. Marcus Stark set to check in the next dead ball. Jace Eskew with the steal. Takes it over to Crumwoody. Crumwoody takes it to the hole. Shots up and good. So Crumwoody gets another bucket in the books. Makes it 38 to 16. Far side with it to Struberg. Struberg works it around against Eskew at the head of New Haven's bench. And we got an illegal screen by Noki. So, be Bowling Green's basketball. Starks comes in as Eskew will take a little bit of a breather. Starks gets it into Gibson. Gibson will bring it across the timeline. He crosses that half-court mark, brings it near side to Starks. Starks in the near corner to Rainey. Rainey works it around, finds Charlton at the free throw line with the left hand, puts the ball in the court, goes up. His shot's blocked by Noki, and he'll send Jackson Charlton to the free throw line as Noki will pick up his second foul. In the other gym, it looks like it is Fulton leading Mexico 8-5. First free throw shot is up and good from Jackson. I say that, but Montgomery County might be the home team on the scoreboard. We'll just have to wait and see what that final is because I don't know exactly how that one's set up. Second free throw shot is good as well. Makes it 40-16. 4:46 to go here in the third. Panhorst brings it across the timeline. Picked up by Crumwoody, takes it down into the near corner, backs it up, in some trouble. Tries to bounce it down low, it's taken away by Gibson. Gibson on the wing. From the block extended over in the far corner is Rainey. Rainey drives the baseline, goes up underneath, his shot's no good. Noki with the rebound. Panhorst slows things down, and he meets Crumwoody at the timeline. Brings it to the near side, now skips it over to the far side of Otten. Otten working against Gibson. To Noki. Noki works it around to Struberg. Struberg to Gerds. Gerds steps into the paint, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to go against Rainey. And it should send Gerds to the free throw line to shoot two. They did not call it on Rainey. They called it on Marcus Starks, and that is his third. Must have been something on the other side where I couldn't see. I didn't even see him there. First free throw shot is up and good. Eskew returns along with Blaine Bryant as Rainey and Crumwoody have a seat. Gerds at the free throw line for his second of two. Free throw shot up on the way off the back of the rim, no good. Noki gets the rebound. He goes back up, it's no good, and he's fouled, I believe. And they'll call it on Bryant. And send Noki to the free throw line to shoot two. That's Blaine's first. Noki dribbles. Free throw shot up on the way, and it's good. Makes it 40-18. Noki's second free throw shot on the way. Hits the front of the rim, the back of the rim, falls through the hole. And it brings him within 21. Up into the front of Starks. Starks kicks it out to Gibson. Gibson back to Starks in the far corner. Long three on the way. Tries to bank it in, not there, but Jace Eskew for the putback. It's still not there. Jace kicks it out, follows it out, gets his own rebound. Starks finds a hole. He goes flying in. It's off the backboard. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up again. Still no good. He's going to try a third time. Still no good. It was a little too hard off the backboard each time. Coming away with the loose basketball is New Haven. 40-19 is our score. 3:22 to go here in the third quarter. And there's a travel by the Shamrocks. So back to Bowling Green we go. 3:18 to go in the third. 40-19. Cats on top. Long pass up to Starks. Starks in the middle of Bowling Green's bench. Finds Eskew top of the key. Eskew wants another three, and he gets it. Jace Eskew drops his fourth tray of the night. Makes it 43-19. Otten with it on the near side. Hutton gets it to Struberg. Inside to Gerds. Gerds working against Charlton. Goes up. His shot's no good. It's Bryant with a tall rebound. He pushes it into the front court. Gives a little head fake. Goes in. Over top of everybody. It's no good. Charlton with the rebound. In some trouble. Back out top to Starks. Starks. He wants a three. Off the front of the rim. It's no good. Charlton goes in. And Nolke gets it from... Takes it away from him. Long pass from the Shamrocks up front to Otten. Otten to Nolke. And they're going to call a foul. It's going to go against Jackson Charlton. That'll be his third. There's a foul on the floor. 43-19 our score. Rainey returns as Gibson takes a seat. Struberg sits down as O'Hearn checks in. Otten's going to inbound the basketball along the baseline on the near side. He needs somebody to get it to. They throw it out to Panhorst, and he steps on the out of bounds line, so it goes to Bowling Green. So Starks gets into Eskew. Eskew brings it across the timeline, back to Starks. Starks in the near corner with it to Bryant. Bryant back up top to Rainey. Rainey at the free throw line. One dribble and a little bit of trouble. You have to get back out. Tries to find Bryant, but it's tossed into Nolke's hands. Nolke pushes it into the front court. Takes it all the way down to the block extended. Picks up his dribble. Goes cross court to O'Hearn. To Panhorst. Panhorst to the hoop. His shot's up. It's no good. Charlton with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled, this time by Nelson. Minute 56 to go here in the third quarter. 43-19 our score. Cats on top. Starks is going to inbound the ball to Eskew. Empty backcourt. So they push it across the timeline fairly quickly. Back to Starks. Starks takes it in all the way. He goes up over top of everybody. His shot's up. It's no good. Charlton with the putback. His shot's up and good. Jackson Charlton with another two. Give him 9 on the night. Panhorst comes back the other way. 45-19, 1:35 to go in the third. Near side with it to Otten. Otten working against Bryant. Works. Otten back up top to Nolke. Nolke dribbles around, takes it down low, goes up. His shot's denied, and now they're going to call a foul, I think. They do. They call it on Eskew, and they say it's his third. Sends Nolke back to the free throw line. He'll get to shoot 2 with 1:20 to go in the third. 45-19. First free throw shot on the way is good. Brings it within 25. Second one on the way as well is good. So he struggled in the first half, but has knocked down his free throws here is in the second. Eskew takes it into the front court, dishes it over to Bryant. Bryant goes all the way in. He works around. They're going to call foul on the floor against Otten. So Bowling Green will have it under their own basket on the far side. 45-21, 1:12 to go in the third. Long three on the way from Charlton, no good. Rainey there for the putback, nope. Now he spins and gets it. It's too hard. Follows his shot, gets his own rebound. Takes it out to the far corner, works it around, kicks it out to Bryant. Bryant to Charlton from the block extended. He backs his way in, brings it near side to Eskew. Eskew wants another three. It rims in and out. Eskew follows his shot, and there's a collision course, and he gets hit hard between Nelson and Panhorst. Panhorst picks up the foul. It's his first. Gibson coming back in is going to give Eskew a little bit of time to catch his breath. Struberg comes in for Panhorst. 49 ticks to go here in the third. They get it right into Rainey. Rainey back out to Bryant. Now to Charlton. Charlton works it around the elbow, back to Bryant. Bryant wants a three, in and out. Follows his own rebound, gets it, kicks it back out to Gibson. Roll his pass to Gibson, rolls off his fingertips out of bounds. So they head to the Shamrocks. Crumwoody's going to come in now for Charlton. 37 ticks to go here in the third. Struberg brings the ball into the front court to Otten on the near wing, guarded by Gibson. With the left hand, puts the ball in the court, dribbles in some trouble at the free throw line, goes up, his shot's off the front of the rim, it's no good. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Blaine has it, goes up, tries to go for the dunk, and he gets a charge. Oh, no, they didn't call a charge. He first signaled that. And Blaine's headed to the free throw line as Nolke picks up his fourth foul. Blaine's at the free throw line where he'll get to shoot 2 with 18 ticks left on the clock here in the third. First free throw shot is good. Gurge checks in now for Nolke. As Blaine Bryant stands at the free throw line for his second. Shot up on the way, and it's good as well. Nothing but net on both of them. Makes it 47-21. Oh, Hearn gets it right back to Struberg. Struberg going to bring across the timeline with 12 seconds to go in the third. Over the far side to Otten. Otten looks in there, nothing there. Working against Gibson, takes it in the paint. His shot's up, it's no good. With the rebound is Gerds. He gets 2, and that is how the third quarter ends. Bowling Green has the lead, 47-23. We've got your final quarter of action coming up next here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Custom Works Hair Salon, Lynn's Heritage House, and Clint Bowen Construction. Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. The crew and I at Mid-America are qualified to do everything from preventative maintenance to engine repair, state inspections, run diagnostics, and more. We also sell used vehicles. Check out our lot or visit our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com. Remember, if you find yourself stuck on the side of the road, just give us a call. We offer 24-hour towing and roadside assistance. Mid-America Auto and Towing, where quality work and customer service is our top priority. Just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at Eagle 102 and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
The Shamrocks had the ball to begin with in the start of the fourth quarter. It was a steal by Bryant. He took it the other direction. However, he was fouled when he went up for the dunk, so he is headed back to the free throw line. Picking up his second foul is Nelson. So Blaine back at the charity stripe. First free throw shot is good. Blaine will get a second. 48-23 is our score. Second free throw shot off the front of the rim with the rebound is Struberg. Struberg brings it in across the timeline. Working against Crumwoody. Looking for the screen. Now he runs into Bryant. Tries to go down low, but Bryant goes up high and knocks it out of the bounds. So it'll stay with the Shamrocks. 48-23, 7.5 to go here in the ball game. Struberg to inbound on the baseline. Looks for somebody to get open. Feed it into Gerds. Gerds working against Bryant. Goes up. His shot's up. It's no good. Struberg goes up for the putback. It's no good. This time Rainey with the rebound. Rainey slows it down just a little bit as he crosses the timeline. Hands it to Gibson. Gibson just stands back and dribbles. Coach Craig Smith tells him to go. Brings it near side to Starks. Starks to the free throw line. His shot's too hard off the glass. Otten with the rebound. Otten bringing it across the timeline. He'll be picked up by Gibson once again. With it over on the far side, Struberg. Struberg about lost it, but is able to get it back. Shots high, no good. Here comes Starks. Starks is headed the other direction. He gives a fake. Goes up, off the glass, no good. And we've got a foul. We'll have to see who it's called on. While they do that, real quick scoring update. Louisiana Lady Bulldogs beat Van Far this evening 54-33. They call that on Struberg. That is his third as Marcus Starks head to the free throw line. First one's up and no good. So the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs, I believe that is their first win on the season. Second free throw shot, this one's short. With the rebound is the Shamrocks. 48-23, 6:40 to go in the ball game. Over to the far side with it is Otten. Otten looks inside to Struberg. He spins. His shot short. Rainey with the basketball. Pushes it into the front court. Looks go down. Finds Bryant. Bryant dunks it down for another two. Both hands on the rim and takes it to 50 for the Cats. 6:14 to go here in the ballgame. 50-23 is our score. Cats on top. Shamrocks with the basketball. Struberg takes it. His little floater's up. It's no good. With the rebound is Crumwoody. Crumwoody looks to push it into the front court. Over the far side finds Starks. Starks wants a three from the corner. It's short. Struberg with the rebound. He's working against Gibson in the backcourt. Gibson decides to go back and wait for him when he crosses the timeline. Crumwoody will now come out and meet him as they back up to the top of the key. Far side with it to Otten. Otten into the paint. His running floater's up. It's no good. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by New Haven. Panhorst returns for O'Hearn. So Rainey will inbound the basketball now to Gibson. Gibson across the timeline to Starks. Starks takes it in. His floater's up. It's no good. Tipped around. Coming around with it is Nelson. Nelson gets it in the near corner with it to Panhorst. Panhorst will bring it into the front court. He pushes it in a little quicker than what they had been. He's getting some pressure from Starks. Nelson with a long three on the way. It's off the mark. Otten with the rebound. Otten takes it back in the paint. Kicks it out to Struberg. Struberg from the block extend on the near side. His shot's up and good. So here come the Cats the other direction. Starks to the hole. It's up and good. So Marcus Starks with another two. Jace Eskew and Jackson Charlton set to check back in. 52-25 is our score. Over to the far side with it to Otten. Otten back up top to Nelson, top of the key. Rainey giving him some pressure. Struberg about the head of New Haven's bench. A little miscommunication there. Struberg gets the ball back. He's being guarded by Crumwoody. 5-second counts on. They look to go back door. It's just too far. Out of the reach of Panhorst. Back to the Cats we go. So Rainey and Bryant come off as Eskew and Charlton return. Gibson to Eskew. Eskew works it around, goes through, shots up. It's no good. With the rebound is Charlton. Charlton tries to lob it back up, but it's partially blocked. Ends up in the hands of the Shamrocks. Down to the far side, working on the baseline, trying to avoid a trap. Now they throw it back up. It's going to go out of bounds at the scorer's table, so back to Bowling Green. 4:05 to go here in the ball game. 52-25 is our score. It's been all Cats in this matchup. They're trying to hold on, get to face Clopton tomorrow night in the Consolation matchup. Starks wants another three. No, puts the ball in the court, stops, pops for two. It's short. They try to save it from going out of bounds, but it's not. Last touch by the Cats, so back to New Haven. Right at the end of Bowling Green's bench. Well, actually, they're put on the baseline. Looks like Nolke's going to come back in at the next dead ball. Over the far side to Otten. Otten looks, now finds O'Hearn at top of the key. Guarded by Crumwoody. Bounce pass over to Otten. It's taken away by Gibson. Gibson all alone out front. Going to go straight to the hole. Fingertips it in, and it's good. Zach Gibson with his first bucket of the night. He's done a lot of work, but it's been on the defensive side of things. He gets to put his name in the scorebooks this evening. We got a timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. 3:26 to go here in the ball game. Bowling Green leads this one 54-25. You're listening to Montgomery County Tournament action on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Alicia Koenig, owner-broker of RE/MAX Realty Shop, Sun Window Company, and Rick Rodhouse, Country Financial Representative.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Out of the timeout, Bowling Green leads this one 54-25. Again, winner of this one faces Clopton tomorrow night at 7:30 in the high school gym. Probably pretty close to say that's going to be Bowling Green at this point. I guess you never know. So it'll be Bowling Green and Clopton at 7:30 in the high school gym, while Millsville, Middletown take on New Haven here in the middle school gym. The early games tomorrow night are on the girls' side. 6 o'clock in the high school gym. Clopton will face Mexico for Consolation. And here in the middle school gym, it'll be Bowling Green and Fulton. So between the scores table and the Bowling Green's bench, Shamrocks inbound the ball. 54-25 our score, 3:24 to go in the ball game. Panhorst brings it near side to O'Haron. O'Haron brings it back to Otten, top of the key. A little miscommunication, and all of a sudden it's another turnover. Heads back to the hands of the Cats after it rolls out towards the end of the New Haven's bench. So SQ inbounds to Gibson. Gibson pushes it across the timeline. Right up top next to Bowling Green's head of the bench. Now Starks has it. He wants a three. It's off the mark. With the rebound is Gerds. Gerds with the rebound to Panhorst. Panhorst brings it across the timeline. Finds Noki at the top of the key. He's working against Charlton. Down low's O'Hearn. His shot was blocked and ends up in the hands of Starks. Starks takes it all the way in, and he's going to go and shoot free throws. As he was fouled, that'll be 5 on Noki. He runs to the bench. Starks, first free throw shot. Is up off the back of the rim and through the hoop. It's a 30-point lead. Second free throw shot is off the front of the rim, no good. 30-point lead for the Bobcats here with 2:38 to go in the ball game. 55-25 is our score. Near side with it to Otten. Otten looking up top now to O'Hearn. O'Hearn guarded by Starks. Starks punches it out. Is he going to go for it? He takes it in, dunks it down home, and it's there, and he gets the technical because he held on. He was trying to avoid a player who was underneath of him, so he'll take the technical. And it looks like we'll walk to the other end to shoot 2. Oops. So it was a nice dunk either way. First free throw shot by Panhorst is up and good. He's getting that on technical. He'll get the second. Second one's good as well. So they'll get the ball back. Starks will come out. So New Haven's basketball with 2:23 to go here in the ball game. Panhorst brings it across the timeline. Works against Crumwoody. Looks over to the far side. And we've got an illegal screen, I believe. No. They're going to call it against Jace Eskew. That'll be his fourth. I'm not sure what the actual call there was. Maybe they got a little shoving match that couldn't see it from up here. Get it into Panhorst. Panhorst works it around. He's guarded against by Crumwoody. Brings it near side to Auden. Down low to Gerds. Gerds And some trouble back out to Otten. Otten, again, working against Gibson. Down too far underneath the basket. He's going to have to do something to get it out. They get to Gerds. Gerds shots up and good. Here come the Cats the other direction. Gibson brings it near side to Rainey. Rainey saves it from going out of bounds. Going to reset this offense. Takes it, kicks it near side to Eskew. Eskew down low to Charlton. Charlton at the block, spins his shots up and good. Jackson Charlton with another 2. He's had a good night. He's in double figures. 57-29 is our score with a minute 38 to go, or excuse me, a minute 28 to go here in the ball game. O'Hearn over on the far wing with it being guarded by Eskew. Has his pocket picked, but Nelson picks it up. Nelson to Gerds. Gerds top of the key, gives a fake, takes a step towards the elbow, back out to O'Hearn. O'Hearn near side to Otten. Otten looking. With the left hand into the paint, kicks it out to Panhorst. Panhorst 3 is on the way. It's off the back of the rim, no good. With the rebound was Gibson. Gibson pushes it for the Cats into the front court. Down low on the far block to Charlton. Charlton into the paint. His shot's up and it rolls off. And Charlton rolls off his back, hits the wall. Last one to touch the basketball, so it goes to New Haven with 47 ticks to go in the ball game. We've got your post-game show for you coming up here in just a few moments. Panhorst has it over the far side. Otten thought about the shot, but he's working against Gibson. Gibson gives him no room. Gerds with it now from the elbow extended to Nelson. Nelson on the wing to O'Hearn. O'Hearn back to Nelson. Nelson shots up and he banks it in. They're calling it a 3. So Nelson gets the tray, makes it 57-32. Near side with it is Rainey. Rainey, they're just going to dribble it out. We've got 14 seconds. 12, down to 10. Coach Craig Smith tells them to back up, and that's how this one's going to end. Bowling Green advances on to face Clopton tomorrow night for that consolation matchup as they defeat New Haven 57-32. Your postgame show is coming up next.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a Taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A Taste of Philly, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
Well, the Bowling Green Bobcats got the win tonight after defeating New Haven by the score of 57-32. At the end of the first quarter, the Cats were up 16-9, went in the locker room up at the half 36-14. At the end of the third quarter, Bowling Green continued to extend their lead 47-23, and as I mentioned, your final score 57-32. They did lead by as many as 30 this evening, but some late fouls allowed the Shamrocks back into it to get to the 57-32 score. Running down some scoring real quick for the Shamrocks. Leading the way tonight for them was Andy Nolke with 9. Luke Struberg and Jacob Gerds, along with David Oaten, each had 6. Chad Nelson had 3, and Emmett Panhorst with 2. For the Bowling Green Bobcats, again, just letting you know that I did miss a couple here. Points along the way, so these are going to be close. Jace Eskew led scoring for them with 18. Jackson Charlton and Blaine Bryant with 11. Marcus Starks with 8. Nate Crumwoody with 5. And then Zach Gibson and Neil Rainey each with 2. From the free throw line tonight, the Cats were 6 of 14. And the Shamrocks, who didn't do very well in the first half at all, really cleaned things up, only missed 1 in the second half, and they ended up 11 for 17. So that's a look at your scoring and breakdown of scoring for tonight's final game here in the middle school gym. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll set up what we have for tomorrow night and what is on tap for Saturday still as you're listening to the postgame show on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Miller Ag Services, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Hayden's Motorsports Center, and Southside.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
So let's set up action for tomorrow night. It is the Consolation night here at the Montgomery County Tournament. So we know that the 6 o'clock games in the high school gym, the first game will be number 4 Clopton taking on number 3 Mexico for the ladies, followed by boys action, number 4 Clopton taking on number 6 Bowling Green. So we'll have both those games for you right here on Eagle 102. Here in the middle school gym at 6 o'clock, number 8 seed Bowling Green, Lady Cats will face number 7 Fulton, and then the 7:30 game for the boys will be number 8 Wellsville Middletown taking on number 7 New Haven. So that is what it looks like again. So again tonight, the Bowling Green Bobcats, they defeat New Haven 57-32. The Clopton boys defeated Wellsville 64-34. The only thing we still know for sure this evening is that Mexico defeated Herman in the first game over there 66-64. So they're waiting on that Fulton Montgomery County game to determine who they'll face in the championship matchup and who then Herman will have on Saturday. So again, Clopton gets the win 64-34. Bowling Green gets the win 57-32. And that wraps up our coverage for this evening. As always, thank you to the Montgomery County School District for allowing us to be here. We enjoy this so very much. Look forward to more action tomorrow night. Remember, you'll always be able to find a full, complete recap of scores later on this evening on the Eagle 102 scoreboard. So thanks for Liv for running the board for us back at the station. Until tomorrow night, I'm Marianne Everhart. You've been listening to high school basketball action from the Montgomery County Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.